Good afternoon. This is Paul Keel. Cincinnati Reds just completed a 6-4 win over Colorado at Great American Ballpark. TJ Friedel with a 2-run homer as the Reds had to come from behind to get the victory. Off day for the Cleveland Guardians, who play in Sacramento tomorrow night against the Athletics. Columbus Clippers at home tonight with Toledo. NBA playoffs tonight. New York at Atlanta. Knicks a 3-2 lead. Boston takes a 3-2 lead to Philadelphia. Denver and Minnesota with the host Timberwolves have a 3-2 lead. NHL playoffs tonight. Dallas at Minnesota with a Wilder up 3-2. Edmonton, Anaheim. Ducks lead that series 3-2. Jordan Spieth, Cameron Young at 8 under share the opening round lead of the PGA's Cadillac Open in Miami. Meanwhile, LIV Golf officials informing players of the tour that the Saudi-based Public Investment Fund will withdraw their funding at the end of the 2026 season. This update brought to you by RCD RV Supercenter, located in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
How? Good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, common man.
You know what today is, don't you?
Hey! Too hot.
It's Too Hot Thursday. Teddy dazzles us with audio peppered, sprinkled throughout the show. Teddy's back today. Had the day off yesterday. How you doing, Ted?
I'm doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Sad news about Tress coming up later on in the show.
No, we don't want to blow the lid on that
No,
just yet.
I'm just saying, I got some sad news. If you're a big-time Tress fan and a collector of fine merchandise.
I like to collect.
I know you do. But we're not talking about your Dildaroonie collection right now. Although I do want to give a little, is it delayed laugh?
Just the transition from Dildaroonie.
Well, we're done with that
I do
now.
want to.
I want to congratulate you.
Yes.
Today is your wedding anniversary.
Speaking of Dildaroonies.
Speaking of Dildaroonies, your wife needs them to satisfy herself because you are so inadequate. However, today
she would obviously rather
you
have
two
one of those.
are married for 16 years. Congratulations to you guys. Tim and Sarah.
Thank you.
16 years together.
You would be proud of me because I feel like I've got I don't know if you have morphed into doing this yet, but when it comes time for an occasion to purchase a card, I figured, why am I going to buy just an actual anniversary card? I like to get a card that is completely nonsensical for the occasion.
Absolutely.
Okay, you do this, so I
do
thought
it
you
all
I
the
thought
time
you
because I
told
hate
some
cards.
stories. Yeah, I do too. I go to the 99-cent cards and I pick something. I do doodle, like I drew pictures of myself and Sarah, and I got her a sympathy card that said on the front side with a little bird flying, wishing you peace. And then she opened up the card and it said, may time ease your sorrow and soothe your soul.
See, that's good. That's
because
better than
she's
just
been
a
with me for 16
heartfelt
years.
Card? I hate cards so much.
And she got me some lame anniversary card that said, another year with you is like watching the sunrise all over again. And I open it up and it says, happy anniversary to my true love. And I went, bleh. Spice it up a little bit.
My mother-in-law, God bless her, will get me these cards. And you can tell that she really puts a lot of thought into it.
Yeah.
And it's always has some sort of religious tilt to it. And then God brought me a son. And you're wonderful. And that's great. I'm so glad.
Is that what she pins, or is that what
No. That's what the card
down
says,
there.
right?
Yeah,
and then she'll put something in there too.
The card is very sappy itself. Yes,
it's
yes.
always, and we try and outdo each other because she's now gone off the deep end with the God sent me a son type of cards. And then I will respond in
God
kind
made a farmer
with a Hannah Montana, you're turning 8 birthday card.
I like it.
I just go the other direction.
That's what I'm going to start doing from now on.
Uh-huh.
It just came over me. Like I'd done this a couple of times before, but it wasn't with a ton of consistency. And then yesterday when I was in the store, I just made the decision. I'm not buying a simple, tired old anniversary card. You get sympathy section this time. And so that's what I went with. And I bought her a bunch of candies that she likes.
Big plans this weekend?
Well, it's the anniversary being on a weeknight. It's kind of like yours and Kristen's was just a few weeks back.
Do a little baggy?
A little bow, chicka, bow.
Too hot.
Oh, yeah. Guess we'll just have to find out. I'll report back.
You don't have to report back.
Tomorrow.
I'll be in the chair.
Let's just say.
I'll be right next to you.
Let's just say, if I'm wearing a red shirt tomorrow, all went well. If I'm not, it was just another.
All went well from whose perspective?
Mine.
Because if she wears the red shirt, I know you didn't do anything. You just left her with the dildaroon.
You know, I haven't found one of those yet, so she does a good job of hiding them if they're there.
Oh, they're there. Trust me.
Is there like a little hidden drawer?
They are there.
Press down gently and pop. There it is.
Crew beat Knoxville in the U.S. Open Cup last night.
Wonderful.
So they advanced the round of 16. The reason I bring this up is because I was reminded that I met a woman named Jessica in Knoxville many, many years ago, back when I was banging. And this woman had, I'm going to say, the biggest
nice
pair of natural breasts for her frame that I've ever seen on another human being. I mean, she was thin.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like she was really built.
Right.
She was
not built like a house.
Thin. These things were painfully large. Like I wanted to say to her.
So she like had a tilt going on.
Oh my God.
She couldn't hold herself up.
I'd never seen anything like it. And I was just reminded, I forgot all about it until I saw Knoxville was in here yesterday. I'm like, oh yeah, Knoxville. That's Jessica with the huge cans. I remember her.
It takes a soccer match to get you thinking about the biggest set you've ever seen.
Yes. I'd forgotten about it for years.
So I need you to tell me if I'm a bad person.
Yes.
Don't answer that just yet. Don't answer that just yet. And be completely honest. I'm in the privacy of my own car, okay? I had to go and pick up a couple of photographs, if you will, some tasteful nudes that I had printed at the CVS.
What's the matter with you?
And so when I got back into my car, windows are up, everything is sealed. Got the good Thompson's water seal, like everything is good. No sounds getting out. And an attractive woman starts walking towards the entrance to CVS and almost built like Jessica that you're alluding to.
You've never seen a set like
extremely
this.
Thin. And then all I could do alone in the car is just say, nice cans. As I drive away and then head across the street to the sheets.
You said it out loud?
I said it out loud.
You said it out loud to no one.
I'm saying our phrases in like normal times now. I'm standing in the kitchen. I'm, washing a plate, whatever. Must be nice. Like this is what I'm doing right now.
Nice to have such nice cans.
I gotta tell you.
No, I think it's okay. As long as you're in the safety of the car. Now, if the window was rolled down and you yell at her, no, that's terrible. Don't do that.
That's jailable.
You weren't touching anything.
No, I was touching like the steering wheel.
Kellen Winslow Jr. in the parking lot with a bag that said Mr. Happy on it.
No, it was quick. I was actually in reverse, and then my head went, and I was like, whoa. I said, nice cans. And then I just headed on out. That was that.
You got to make sure that window's closed, though.
Oh, it was shut.
All right. Anyway, congratulations to the crew. And
big win.
I don't know what happened to Jessica, but I hope she got them reduced. The Cabbage reports that Deshaun Watson is the favorite to be QB1 after Brown's minicamp.
Is there a little, Kay Cabot, Deshaun
Oh,
Watson.
stop it. She's good and clean.
I saw a photo on Twitter. It must be real. They were locking hands on a bridge. It was AI.
Of course.
That's good AI. It's the good AI. It's harmless.
That's not Deshaun Watson's style.
No,
He needs to be wearing a tea towel. And
He's much dirtier.
Nice cans. All right, thanks. Hey, my dream of Jake Diebler getting a giant is no more.
Oh.
Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got traffic slowing down due to an accident that's on northbound 71's off-ramp to eastbound I-70 on the south side. And watch out for another crash causing some delay on Refugee Road at Old Courtright Road. This report is sponsored by Sunsetter. With a Sunsetter awning, turn your patio into a cool shaded retreat up to 20 degrees cooler with the push of a button. And right now, save $350 at sunsetter.com. That's sunsetter.com. Life's better under a Sunsetter. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
We can come the day you call us.
We're 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Brian, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Okay, ask away.
Sometimes when we're talking, I hear a little sparkling sound.
Is it when one of us says, all you have to do is point?
There it is. Did you hear that?
That's the sound of magic happening.
Magic? Like we can come the day you call us? Wow.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th with My Chemical Romance. Tool. Bring Me the Horizon. And Shine Down. Plus, Pierce the Veil, Good Charlotte, Sublime, Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, and so many more. Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th to 17th. Passes on sale now at sonictemplefestival.com.
Common Man here for GoGermain.com. I have been telling you about my friends at Germain for a long time, and it's because they bring the goods. And right now, you get $3,000 over Kelley Blue Book on your trade during the Germain Trade and Upgrade Sales Event. Yes, cue the trumpets. Nearly 4,000 new and pre-owned vehicles, plus an extra $3,000 on your trade means your budget goes further. And with their $1,000 price promise, no one's going to sell you a car for less. Get started now at GoGermain.com.
Sun, splashes, and nonstop fun await at Zoombezi Bay.
Get your season pass for unlimited thrills,
including our all-new conservation tower. Buy now at ZoombeziBay.com.
Aaron, I've invented something really important.
Great. Tell me what it is.
You know how water heaters never give the homeowner any sort of signal that they are about to quit working?
Jerry, did you invent a way to solve that problem?
I sure did. I call it the Eco First Responder System.
I like it. How does it work?
Well, when your hot water heater quits working and you have no hot water, just call Eco before 5 p.m. and we guarantee to install your new hot water heater that same day, even if you decide to go tankless.
Jerry, that's been our policy for a long time. What exactly did you invent?
I invented the name, Aaron. The name. The Eco First Responder System. I thought you said you liked it.
Sure, Jerry. It's a great name for a really strong guarantee.
When your water heater quits working, just call Eco before 5 p.m. and we guarantee to install your new hot water heater that same day, even if you decide to go tankless.
You're a great guy, Jerry. I'm really glad you work here.
Get Eco.
ECO.
GetEco.com.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Bring your landscape back to life with an unbeatable deal from Ohio Mulch. 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. You choose from absolute black, brown, or red to make your flowers pop and your curb appeal shine. Visit OhioMulch.com to find a location near you.
Join the Fan weeknights at 6 for the Buckeye Show. And if you're asking if it's just a bunch of homers rooting for all things Ohio State, yes it is. Proud to be your flagship home of the Buckeyes, the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Who's Vice President J.D. Vance's pick for Ohio Treasurer? America First conservative Jay Edwards. As the first state lawmaker to endorse Donald Trump for president, Jay Edwards has been on the front lines, standing up to the rhinos and leftists since day one. Now, we need a MAGA fighter who protects our Ohio tax dollars as our treasurer. And that's what Jay Edwards has always done. He sponsored the largest tax cut in Ohio history, saving families over $3.1 billion. Jay Edwards has never been afraid to do what's right and fight for our values. That's why he's a 100% pro-life and 100% pro-gun conservative, earning the highest possible rating from Ohio gun owners. He's the proven America First leader we need to clean up fraud and keep our money safe. Endorsed by J.D. Vance. Jay Edwards for Ohio Treasurer.
Paid for by Friends of Jay Edwards.
Epic parties start at Staples. Now you can grab Party City balloons, decorations, and tableware, plus matching custom invites, banners, and more right at Staples. That was easy.
Fan weather. From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A mix of sun and clouds for us today, but it will be a cooler day than what we've been used to with highs in the mid to upper 50s. We could see some stray showers, though, today, so just keep an eye in the sky. Otherwise, mainly dry across central Ohio. And then for tonight, partly cloudy. Overnight lows down into the 40s. For Friday, a chance of showers. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with highs in the mid to upper 50s. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 weather impact forecast.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
One of these men is on an extremely high dose of antidepressants. The other one should be. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
It's Too Hot Thursday. Teddy dazzles us with audio.
Too hot.
Also around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg at 3:30. This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. Did I ask you what you did on your day off yesterday, Teddy?
No, you didn't.
Good?
You didn't yet.
No, you did not.
What did you do on your day off?
Oh, well, I did go to Wendy's. We've been talking about their, redone spicy chicken sandwich or whatever.
And what did you think?
I mean, it's fine. I agree with Common Man that there was no need to change it.
No.
And the bun, you got the brioche bun, and it's bigger. And
Is it too thick?
It's too big of a bun.
It's too thick, right?
Yeah.
I don't like a bun that takes up that takes away from the contents of the sandwich.
What I don't like
changing
taking
any of it.
A heritage item.
Yes.
And bastardizing it. I don't like that either. If you want to have a special new chicken sandwich, and just come up with one. But leave the original spicy chicken.
A second sandwich?
Yes.
Imagine that.
Yeah, Wendy's. We got
It'd
too
be
many sandwiches.
15th sandwich.
We got 97 chicken sandwiches on the menu.
Did you have yourself one of those newfangled frosty fusions?
I had the cookie dough fusion because it was staring at me, and I'm like, this looks fantastic.
How much that set you back? If you don't mind my asking.
I don't even know. What are they? Maybe $6 or something like that.
Don't even know.
Well,
must be nice to have so much money. How much you paid?
I mean, if you went to Dairy Queen and got that's going to be like $6-7 or whatever. So stop it. But it was fantastic. I was like, this is delicious. So yeah, their fusion cookie dough fusion was great.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Ted. You suck.
I highly recommend it. Go get yourself one today.
He's eating all the new things. This is why
I'm glad you
the
agree with
reason
me on the spicy chicken, though.
Yeah,
it's unnecessary.
It was unnecessary. Still good, but unnecessary.
Okay. What did I tease for you? Oh, my dream of Jake Diebler and the Giant. So
your boy.
No, you poo-pooed this, and I don't like that.
I did poo-poo this because he can't play
it has nothing
the game.
To do. You can reinvent how you play the game. You can have a team of giants
sucking.
You can have a team of giants. He stands in the paint with a huge Woody. No one is going to bang in that paint. He's a 7'9" giant.
You can't be out there with that.
You can indeed.
While you're in the middle of athletic competition.
Ryu, the tallest basketball player ever, 7'9". He was with Florida last year, appeared in just 11 games, averaged a whopping 0.6 points in just 1.5 minutes a game. But that's because they didn't know how to play him properly. Now, there was a...
Sure.
There was a rumor...
That's because Todd Golden, who's regarded as one of the better coaches in the game, didn't know what he was doing because he was staring at those co-eds a little bit too much.
He didn't know what he was doing. But there was a rumor out there that Ryu wanted $3 million in the transfer portal. Well, considering he went to UC Irvine,
got it?
I'm gonna guess he didn't get. He maybe got $3.
No, you don't know about those. You got the California advertisers. You got In and Out, probably throwing in a bunch of money. You got all the tech companies in the Valley throwing the cash at the big man.
7-9. I don't care if he can play. Stand him there.
Just stand him there.
Stand him there.
We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. Who do you think would do better? This guy or good old Kenny George from UNC Asheville? 12.4 points per game, 7 rebounds per game. What a stud he was.
Didn't he die? Or did he have
he lost a limb?
Foot amputated or something?
That sounds right.
Yeah, I think
his right or left foot had to be amputated because he had complications from being so big.
I don't know.
It wasn't
how
like a normal big. I don't think Olivier
There's no such thing as normal big when you're
7'9" is normal. But he looks fine. He looks healthy. Olivier.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
What do you think though if you actually did go out there, popped a couple of pills, got it engaged, what would it be?
Well, I mean, we've discussed this before, and we've heard some anecdotal evidence from people saying that size, the height of the person, really has nothing to do with it.
I refuse to believe that.
But
I refuse to believe that.
I mean, 7'9"?
If
Get that thing fully engorged?
I took a look at Baines in the shower. He looks like all of Australia. He is really put together.
So along those lines of the great Celtics broadcaster there, if you were on one of his teams, would you do everything in your power to get a look at that thing?
Yes. For research purposes only.
I agree.
Yeah. Teddy, come on. Curiosity.
I don't need to know.
Of course you do. It wouldn't drive you nuts.
No.
You know who agrees with us? The great, the one and only, the Sandman. I want to know how big Shaq's is. He wanted to know how big Shaq's was during the filming of Grown Ups 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he jumped over so many hurdles to try to find out.
Did he eventually find out?
He didn't. He got close because Shaq had the way that Adam Sandler told the story.
Come over here,
which could be
Sandman.
completely over embellished.
I'm gonna poke you in your eye.
Yeah, he had a very private shower set up like during the filming, and Adam was like trying to like get through, and he like pretended to say that Shaq forgot something or something like that, and he meant to go and give it back to him, and he had a big, humongous security guard.
Big, humongous security guard.
Humongous, like 350-pound black dude that would guard him at all times. And he said that he got stonewalled by the security guard. And then later on, like when he caught up with Shaq to tell him that, yeah, I tried to give you your hoodie or whatever it was that you forgot.
Stop playing around.
No,
you want to look at my pee-pee.
No. Like he said, why were you looking at me in the shower? And he was like, well, no, I mean, your security guard stopped me. And he said, that wasn't my security guard. That was my thing.
So it's a separate entity.
It was. And he said, oh, okay. It's very big, very, very big.
What do you think, Shaq?
Shaq-tastic.
All right, I don't know why we did this, but I have something in the system that says Shaq Krispy Kreme. Do we dare?
I don't remember this one.
I don't either.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Hey, are you hungry for donuts? Shaq here for Krispy Kreme donuts. Yup, I'm getting hot and fresh on your ass with the best tasting donuts around. Come in today, get a dozen donuts, or as I like to call it, a light breakfast. Oh, and Kobe, tell me how my donuts taste.
At participating retailers. Offer not good in Alaska or Hawaii.
That's pretty bad.
All right, but one of the higher ranked bits from Man and Bone from me was the Shaq and Jay Burson.
The flooring
interview. Yeah.
I have that.
Here, there you go. Let's play that.
Hey, do you need a basketball court? Hi, I'm Shaq, and this tiny little white dude is Jay Burson. He's my friend, and he knows all about basketball floors.
Thanks, Shaq. At Ebony and Ivory Basketball Floors, we got every type of basketball floor imaginable. Hardwood, modular, even parquet tile.
Whether you run the floor like Shaq Fu or spot up like my man Jay Burson, you'll always have the comfort of knowing that Shaq and Jay Burson put your floor together piece by piece.
Side by side, living together in perfect harmony.
Stop before we get sued, Jay Burson.
Good call, Shaq.
Ebony and Ivory Basketball Floors.
I got wood.
At participating retailers, offer not good in Alaska or Hawaii. Jay Burson does not have wood.
Jay Burson does have wood.
Oh, man.
And
I miss Jay Burson.
For people who have, he's alive. For people who have not heard that story before, you know, Jay Burson, maybe you're a little bit too young to know who Jay Burson is.
This is a stone-cold killer on the basketball
I'm aware
court,
of it,
folks.
He is a very small man. He's slight of frame, former captain over at Ohio State. He broke his neck over at St. John Arena.
Literally broke his neck for that team.
Broke his neck.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound scorers the game could provide. I mean, as far as his play as a high school player in this state, I think he was the all-time leading scorer until John Diebler came around.
That sounds right. But, I mean, he was a dead-eye dick shooter from the outside, man, and he had a great career here and had a cup of coffee playing professionally. And I forget how they ran into each other because Jay then got in the floor business. Not like, you know, floors in your kitchen, but actually installing basketball court.
He works for Horner Floors.
Yeah.
They're one of the, there's like
Jack Horney.
There's two big names in the basketball court game, and Horner is one of them.
So he's at a thing, and, you know, Jay's just, you know, walking around looking like Jay, just like the most ordinary guy ever. And then Shaq comes up behind. Is that Jay Burson? And it turns out that Shaq was a huge Jay Burson fan. These guys could not be more opposites. Shaq is Shaq. Huge, large, imposing.
Yes.
Black. Jay is not.
Don't say
any of those things.
Don't say that with such a hard CK. You sound like the dude from Pulp Fiction. What does Marcellus Wallace look like? He's big. What else?
I'm just saying. They could not be more opposites. And then Shaq goes on to tell Jay about how he idolized Jay.
Yeah.
And they exchanged jerseys.
Well, it's a beautiful story because they are complete opposites as players. But Jay Burson, I just looked it up. This dude averaged 19 points per game his junior year, 22 points per game his senior year. This guy filled it up from 85 to 89 at Ohio State. As much as we play the things, Jay Burson, you were awesome, buddy.
He was a boss.
You were awesome. I loved doing the Buckeye shows with you as well.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Traffic is a little slow on eastbound 270 between US 23 and 71 on the North Outer Belt. Just a couple-minute delay there. And keep an eye out for a disabled vehicle if you're on northbound 270 after Cemetery Road on the West Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Fusion. Crab lovers, this one's for you. Dive into Fusion's Crab Fest, featuring 2 all-new sushi rolls loaded with flavor. It's fresh, it's fast, and it won't last forever. Roll into Fusion today and taste the world-famous crab rolls before they're gone. It's Crab Fest season at Fusion. Check it out at Fusion.com. Fusion, sushi for you. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Spring into savings at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, drive your new Hyundai with payments as low as $94 per month for a 2-year lease. Get spring lease savings on every model from Elantra to Palisade. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit. Payment on 26 Elantra SC. $39.95 down plus tax title first month payment. 7,500 miles per year ends $430.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy present Around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Our guy Adam Rittenberg covers all things college football for ESPN. He joins us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Adam, good to talk to you, my friend.
Yeah, good to be with you guys.
So it looks like the Big 12 is officially in the private equity business. We had heard rumblings about this with the Big 10. We had heard stories of resistance by several schools, and whether it's a good idea or a bad idea, that's a longer debate for another day. But do you think it eventually will wind up happening just because financially it has to with the Big 10?
Well, I think it's just up to the few of those schools that have obviously pushed back hard against this idea. You know, Michigan and USC being out in front. It's clearly something that Tony Petitti, the Big Ten commissioner, has wanted to get over the line. He feels like it makes sense on a number of levels for the majority of the conference. But, you know, it was obviously a priority for Brett Yormark as well, and he was able to achieve that. And obviously the concerns about the private equity are valid, and not just in the college sports industry, but every industry that it touches. So I understand those concerns, especially for private or for public universities that have boards and have a lot of constituents. But it certainly, I'd be surprised if this is the last one of these that we see around major college athletics.
I mean, this is something that it's not going away anytime soon. And I think everybody, you're just wondering how you can keep pace, right, Adam? I'm sure you take a look around, and when you talk to coaches, do a lot of them appear to be sweating, wondering how they're going to pay for their rosters and how they're going to continue to raise enough money year to year to keep this up?
Not from a football standpoint. This is really more of an athletic department-wide concern. Athletic directors that are trying to sustain sports that are always going to lose a lot of money and cost a lot of money. I think you guys might have seen some of the sports that have been cut around college athletics in the last couple of weeks, several tennis programs. I think there was a swimming and diving, and none of those are in the Big Ten, obviously. But I think that is going to be a trend, that if there isn't more of a cash injection into these overall athletic departments, they're not going to scrimp on football or basketball, guys. It's going to end up costing, some, maybe not in the Big Ten, but elsewhere, more of their Olympic sports programs.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg. This story about Brendan Sorsby, Texas Tech quarterback, formerly of the Cincinnati Bearcats, very, very interesting one. So he has a gambling addiction, thousands of bets. He checks into a residential treatment facility. There are reports out there that the Bearcats were alerted of this before last season began, and he played the entire season with all this stuff going on behind the scenes. I find this stuff very interesting because, look, we're not here to talk about Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini, but, you know, the reports are, it was an open secret. Everybody knew about it. After the fact, we hear stuff like that. Do you hear anecdotal things about players having these types of issues with placing thousands of bets and battling gambling addiction? Or is this just exclusive to Brendan Sorsby?
Well, no, I think it's naive to think he's the only college athlete that might have a problem with gambling. And a lot of college students have a problem with gambling, especially how easily accessible it is now with all of the apps. But certainly if Cincinnati was aware of this and didn't do anything, that's going to be a problem for them. Just having covered the situation in Iowa, which again was a criminal investigation from a state agency that ended up getting a lot of Iowa and Iowa State athletes involved. Those schools essentially shut those guys out as soon as they were aware of it. So that would certainly be a concern for Cincinnati, or if Indiana somehow wrapped into it, that they knew and they didn't do anything. I don't think that's the case. But, you have to act because of how cut and dried the rules are about wagering if you're a college athlete.
Adam Rittenberg is with us. Adam, I don't think we discussed this last March when the Big Ten sent this letter out where they basically asked the NCAA to pause any kind of tampering inquiries, which you would say, well, wait a minute. Well, I thought we want to rid college sports of that. But they basically were saying because the rules were made and they're antiquated because it's not based on how profitable these moves can be for these players. We still got to have a system that works, though. What do you think is the sweet spot here? Where do you think we end up where we have a system where, if you want to hit the portal, where you're allowed to sort of field offers and everybody's going to be okay with each other in the end game, so we don't have that Ole Miss Clemson situation again?
Yeah, no, I understand the Big Ten's desire to sort of modernize whatever it is, but there's still a lot of frustration around the conference. You're talking to some coaches here the last few weeks. They're kind of like either have rules that you can enforce or have no rules.
Yeah.
But at least tell us what they are. And I think the problem now is that those who feel like they are abiding and they aren't tampering, and they're sending every NIL deal through the CSC, you'll feel like they're at a disadvantage. And I think that's where there's frustration, understandably, because some have always had the advantages over others in this sport. I don't think that's ever going to change. But at least if you can outline, hey, are there rules that you're going to enforce, or are there no rules, and let us fend for ourselves? I think that there's a preference one or the other versus what's currently out there.
In the NCAA, nobody believes can do that anymore. I think our confidence just continues to wane. And then they expanded our NCAA tournament yesterday. I've never hated them more. But what does this ultimately look like? How far away before we have some actual structure where we can have rules and then enforce them?
Well, I do think that this version of the NCAA is being a little bit more proactive in trying to get some of these things, have some type of ruling. But yeah, I mean, the history of that organization is that things take a very long time. And there's a lot of different versions and committees before something is ultimately put into law, so to speak. But I just know that it is certainly frustrating. It's something that will get talked about at the Big Ten spring meetings later this month in California and the SEC meetings in Florida. How are we supposed to operate so that at least in theory we're all on the level playing field?
All right, real quick before we let you go, we've been having this debate for literally years, and you've traveled around, you've talked to people, you've talked to a lot of different people from different backgrounds, and maybe understand dialects a little bit better than we do. I want you to listen to this closely and tell me what in the hell is Ed Orgeron saying? All right, here you go.
I'm glad you didn't have that raffle. I saw the Fusion one, never got past number one.
Your best guess.
I got number one at the end. I was trying to get the start for Coach O. Have you guys ever gotten Coach O on your show? You should do that. I could help you with that. He is a pleasure.
That would be good.
And I talked with him for a story about interim coaches last year, and he was telling me about all the things he did at USC and then later on at LSU when he ended up getting the permanent job. But yeah, there are times where he puts a sentence together that is very, very difficult to identify, and that was certainly one of them, other than the number one at the end.
Adam, we appreciate it, my friend. We'll talk to you next week.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline.
We got the number one. It's something
we already had that one.
Raffle for the food.
One more time.
I'm glad you didn't have that raffle. I saw the Fusion one, never got past number one.
Never got past number one.
I'm glad y'all play it. I'm glad y'all.
I'm glad you didn't have that raffle. I saw the Fusion one, never got past number one.
I'm glad y'all didn't have that raffle and saw her food. Y'all got past number one.
Because it's like the number one raffle ticket.
Number one.
And if you had that, then that person would have ate all the food.
I say.
I don't know. I'm just trying to work this here. We'll workshop.
Now, here's the question, though, because we just heard from Rittenberg. We can have him on. We can ask him the question. What did you say here? But do we want the answer, or do we want it to continue to be a mystery?
I don't think he would be able to tell you.
Oh, I think he'd be able to tell you. He understands what he's saying.
Long time ago. And what if he was a little bit liquored up when he said that?
No, he can still understand himself. Come on. It's like people with bad penmanship. They can read their handwriting.
Yeah, I can't read bad pen. There's things that I've written that I can't read if it's 10 years ago or something. That's happened to me before.
I'm glad you didn't have that Rafa Salafusa one never got past number 1.
Got past number 1.
Fernando Mendoza wants you to know that he's not a good, clean boy. He's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. He's full of smut.
He's pretending.
Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're looking at slowdown due to an accident that's in the left lane on westbound 70 at Wilson Road on the west side. It's moving slow from Hague Avenue. And we've got slower traffic on southbound 71 between Hudson and 11th Avenue on the north side. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Planning to buy a home in 2026? Not sure where to start? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency can help. With a step-by-step homebuyer's guide and financial tools, the Ohio Housing Finance Agency can make homeownership part of your future. Eligible homebuyers may qualify for down payment assistance and reduced mortgage interest rates. To see if you qualify and to find a mortgage lender, visit myohiohome.org.
Ready to make it rain on the court for a great cause? It's the 3v3 Hoops Tournament at Ohio State University RPAC, Saturday, May 2nd from 12 to 4, hosted by NBA legend Kenny Anderson. Grab your 3 and let's see who the best trio in Columbus. For your shot at a share of $10,000 in cash, register now at classicforcolumbus.com. That's classicforcolumbus.com.
Presented by the Franklin County Board of Commissioners, Office of Economic Engagement and Community Development, and America 250 Ohio.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank, and a member FDIC.
There's an old story about cat toys that's been retold for over 20 years because it perfectly explains who we are. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Years ago, a couple who shared their house with 3 cats had another company out to look at their furnace. After working on it, the technician said it was dangerous and had to be replaced. The couple called Care for a second opinion, and my dad Mike went out to help them. When he inspected the furnace, the cause of the problem became obvious. A cat toy had been stuffed into the heat exchanger. With the toy removed, the furnace ran perfectly. Now, how did the toy get there? You can decide for yourself, but here's what mattered then and still matters now. The first company paid commissions to their service techs to sell new furnaces. At Care, we pay our technicians to fix furnaces, not sell you a new one. And if a new furnace is needed, our team of replacement specialists will advise you on all options available and help you make your best choice. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like Chew This Gum and It Grows New Teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Bring your landscape back to life with an unbeatable deal from Ohio Mulch. 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. You choose from absolute black, brown, or red to make your flowers pop and your curb appeal shine. Whether you're refreshing flower beds or finishing up that weekend project, Ohio Mulch, they have everything you need to make it look like a pro did it.
Ohio Mulch, landscape supply, cleaner, greener, better.
Performance matters in intimate moments. Don't let ED ruin them. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and I want to assure you that if you're like the vast majority of guys, you don't have to suffer with ED anymore. In fact, you might be pleasantly surprised at how the right treatments could positively impact your love life. At Tri-State Men's Health, our advanced medical therapies go far beyond pills. We have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, and we offer specific and combinative treatments that can dramatically enhance both your performance and your stamina. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a far greater level of intimacy to both you and the one you love, perhaps performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and find out why our advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Your first visit is just $99 and gets you blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. Tri-State Men's Health, advanced medical science to improve men's lives.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
11.5. That's not the Buckeye football over-under win total. That's the amount of times Common Man wipes his crack. I'll take the over.
Oh, what's that smell?
You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Mikey, I heard something in the break there, and it saddened me a little bit.
What?
It depressed me. I wanted to bring it back up, and I found out about this on social media from our own account. You know how you always say, maybe I'm not going to say yes. I just like to be asked.
Absolutely.
Well, there might have been a chance where not only did I want to be asked, I might have said yes to this thing. And the promo is a little bit different, the one that Tyvis recorded for the station Twitter account, because he was actually talking about the team that has already been selected and they're ready to go. Take a listen. Take a listen.
And how you doing, little partner? Fine. And it's little visitor now. Attaboyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
God dang it.
So anyway, here's the actual.
I teed that up for you, and I didn't even see it coming.
That's success to me. That's what success smells like.
All right, you lost yesterday,
Hey, did I get
but you won today.
Well, a little bit. I'll say.
You're
yes.
impossible now.
Well, no, it's just like every time, but I think I was leaning towards that there was going to be something with Tyvis, but
okay, well then say yes.
Okay,
you're like my wife now. You can't admit anything.
It really is
Can't
hard
admit
to please.
But I just expect like everything you play is going to be that though in the back of my head.
Well, that's your own sick thing
yeah.
going on there.
It is.
All right, here's the real Tyvis Powell.
Play the thing.
Promo.
What's up, everybody? This is Tyvis Powell, and I want to introduce you to my team for the Classic for Columbus 3-on-3 tournament. First up, we got Isaiah, head coach for a lacrosse team, but a baller on the court. He's going to get buckets for us.
The only question will be, will I have more points than I have fouls?
Next, we have Cole, the loose cannon TLC himself. You know how he pop off at any moment.
Time to light it up.
And finally, we have Reimer, Rhyme Time, our ace, former elite NAIA collegiate basketball player.
It's rhyme time. It's rhyme time.
There is absolutely no way we're going to lose with a guy like that. So come out on May 2nd at the Ohio State RPAC to support my team as we win the money this year.
So there it is. So you heard the roster. Tyvis has the team. We got our squad.
And you're offended.
We're going into battle.
That he didn't ask you.
3-on-3 team, and
he knows how much you love buckets, and you guys are very good friends.
I love basketball. Big basketball guy. Everybody knows that. And when it comes to the office pop-a shot, I know this is a step up from that, but if we're just talking about from pure shooting ability, I mean, my God.
I mean, dare I say,
what are we even
you
talking,
are
what are we
the
even
office's
talking about?
Jay Burson.
Thank you.
I mean, you are Dead-Eye Dick.
Do you remember when we used to play, you, me, and Beam in the office? We had the office hoop, and when we graduated to the Papa Shot, I mean, we got this 3-level game. I'm pretty much graduated from it because the hoops are beneath my standards.
You're too tough to beat.
They're just not playable anymore. But when we had the 3-level game, you had like the free throws, mid-range, and three-pointers. I've had like 5 games of perfect 21. Dave Holmes, I would contend, was the second best shooter around the office. Tyvis is just brick city.
Well, he packed up and left, didn't he?
I didn't even get a phone call about would this be a possibility. It's 3-on-3. It's half court. I know what my age is, but I think I could offer a little bit of savviness. I've got good court vision.
Now, here's my question,
I can shoot
though.
over the top of people.
It's wrong that he didn't ask you, but why is Tyvus not playing on his own team?
Well, I think that is his team. They got 4 guys, a sub, and then the 3 and then 3 guys.
I see.
So Tyvus is like the Jackie
Tyvus
Moon
decided to
player
go get
coach.
the whitest guys he possibly could.
Yeah, I would have also been one of the whitest options. I know.
Hello,
but
I'm ready to shoot the J. I'm Isaiah.
He just said it himself. He's a lacrosse coach.
Right. That's what I mean.
I've got the height advantage on Isaiah. I don't have the height advantage on Reimer and on the loose cannon. Cole's taller than Tyvus, but
that doesn't mean he can play.
I can bring something. And then when I brought this up to Fishy, you know what he did? He looked me dead in the eye and he asked me how old I was. I said, I don't know. I'm like a spring chicken compared to
what does that have to
Jamie
do?
Moyer or
Did
somebody.
you not see Kramer as the tennis ball man? He was outperforming all those young whippersnappers.
That's right. It's grit and determination.
It's half court.
It's 3-on-3.
You could be 60 and go out there and play half court.
We had a little team. It was 10 years ago. There was a 1-year run. There was something called Columbus Hoopla. It was down there on Spring Street. They needed a team to do it. So I created a team. Bone had a team. We played each other in the first game. We won that one. And then me and my squad, we went on and won the next 2 and got into the knockout rounds before we wound up against some really good teams. But I was shooting the lights out that event. It was a lot of fun. And I think they missed out.
I'm sorry, Timmy. Let's talk about Fernando Mendoza. A lot of people think he's a good, clean boy, but he wants to tell you that he's not.
I don't believe that.
He said, quote, if you ask my teammates, I wasn't always a nice guy. I was an a-hole sometimes because I wanted everyone to do their 111th, everyone to do their job, hold everyone to a high standard. However, coming into a new organization, starting from the bottom of the totem pole, I believe that leadership is earned, not given. He said, so far, I've come off as very humble and pretty fuzzy and warm. But he says once he gets comfortable with the Raiders, well, that's when real Fernando comes out.
Who were you telling me about that you knew? Oh, it was Lance. We talked about this yesterday.
That's one of my greatest victories in life is to smell that coming before anybody else did. I came on the air every single day, and I would tell you that Lance Armstrong was secret evil. And when it turned out that he was really evil, man, did I take a victory lap.
Because I've heard a lot of this about Fernando because some of his interviews, because Indiana, for most people, Indiana football did truly come out of nowhere. Even going back to last season, if you weren't big into college football, you didn't really notice how they got hot and then made the playoff and lost that first one. But this year, and they didn't have Fernando anyway, and he bursts onto the scene and he's coming up and then he starts doing those interviews that go viral and people are wondering how nutso this guy must be. Yeah, we're all together. We're all playing great. Doing it for Indiana, doing it for our teammates, doing it for the good Lord up above. And with all things, we just hope we can get the job done. People don't know if that's genuine, if that's a complete act. Where do you stand on that? I don't know if you
genuine,
can be. I don't know if you can be that much of an act.
I think he is.
I think he is truly good and clean as well.
Well, he may be good and clean, but he also may have a short fuse where
And that
he's good and clean as long as you're good and clean.
That doesn't take away from you as an aura, as a person being good and clean, just because you can get nasty and real with people.
He thinks that you're cutting corners, like he's going out there trying to make the team the best.
For sure.
Right?
I'm okay with that.
If you're in that huddle and you're cutting corners, he's going to get raw on your ass.
But as far as praising what he believes in and his family and his teammates
I believe
and
that.
even sponsors that assist him, I believe he's genuine. When he might sound crazy doing it, but I think it's cool.
I didn't say he wasn't crazy. He's just genuinely crazy.
We're crazy.
Of course we are. You know who else is crazy? Teddy. Do a little too hot.
Too hot.
Too hot with Teddy plus a French teenager is facing prison time for something a lot of people find trivial. Okay? But I think we're going to have a good discussion about this. Coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute delay due to a crash that's blocking the right lane if you're on southbound 315 from Henderson Road to North Broadway. And you're going to hit another slowdown on westbound 270 from Westerville to Cleveland Avenue on the North Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Some choose the fast way, others choose the easy way, but you do things the right way. That's why professionals and homeowners trust Voss Brothers Power Equipment, your source for Exmark mowers. Engineered to deliver the world's finest zero-turn mowers with a legendary quality of cut, durability that lasts for generations, and an experience that feels like anything but work. Because if it's worth doing right. Visit Voss Brothers Power Equipment with locations in Powell, Sunbury, and Marysville, and find the Exmark mower built for you. Voss Brothers Power Equipment, delivering enjoyment in mowing since 1989.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit rcdrv.com and start planning your adventure now.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Welcome to the Ohio Lottery's Made from Scratch show. Today, I'm sharing how you can make dough from scratch. We're adding a dash of fun and a sprinkle of luck. Now, let's get cooking and see what we've got. And voila! A fresh batch of Ohio Lottery $5 scratch-offs. Nice.
Play Aces and Eights with over $20 million in cash prizes and a top prize of $150,000. Players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Relax and let Kroger Delivery handle your grocery shopping this week. We start with only the freshest items. Then carefully pack your order in our refrigerated trucks. And our cool trucks keep your food fresh right to your door. Fresh groceries your way with Kroger Delivery. Get free delivery during online deal days, plus $30 off your first online order. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
I'm Jeff Hogan. I've been a journalist at 10 TV for more than 20 years. I moved back to Columbus with my beautiful wife and our 2 amazing daughters and our golden retriever, Harley. This community brought me back because this is where I feel connected. Where my daughters were born, this is my home. And that is to say, I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. What happens here affects us all. And that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it doesn't sit still, it moves. It moves you to act, to verify, to volunteer, to speak up or lend a hand. It moves your mind by challenging assumptions and offering new perspectives. It moves you forward by giving you the information to make decisions and thrive where you live. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
When you saw your heating bills this winter, did you think this is out of control? The problem is your house is leaking money, and the only thing higher than your heating bills are your cooling bills. Steve here from USA Insulation. Let us fix your energy bill problem for good. If you aren't foam insulated, you really aren't insulated. For $99 a month, interest-free, we'll foam your home and help cut those energy bills. 529-2440 or usainsulation.net.
USA Insulation.
Colin Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus.
Oh, Mikey, did you know something new is coming and it's right around the corner?
What is it?
Now you can stay while you play. It's the all-new Hollywood Casino Columbus Hotel. It's coming June 12th, and we want you to celebrate with us as we open the doors with a can't-miss concert and festival.
And here's something for you this month. It's the Win Your Way drawings on select Wednesdays and Saturdays. You can score $100,000. Plus, coming in May, it's the Hollywood Tribute Concert Series.
Ooh, must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
feeling stressed or overwhelmed? Not sure how to get the mental health help you need? We've got your back. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442. We'll help you figure out what mental health benefits may be in your health plan. No more confusion, just the support you deserve. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. A quality start for Andrew Abbott. Helped the Cincinnati Reds come from behind and beat Colorado 6-4 today. Reds now 1-game lead atop the National League Central. Off day for the Cleveland Guardians. They're out west to face the Athletics tomorrow. Columbus Clippers at home at Huntington Park tonight, entertaining Toledo. From college basketball, Duke announcing an agreement with Amazon for the streaming service to televise 3 of their games next season. This will involve non-conference games at neutral sites against UConn, Michigan, and Gonzaga. NHL playoffs, Dallas at Minnesota. Edmonton is at Anaheim on the hard courts tonight. New York at Atlanta, Boston at Philadelphia, and Denver at Minnesota. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Reach your health and weight goals with a Reclaim by Awaken 180, a 10-week medication-free plan. Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Booing is one of the great joys of Phantom. You boo bad. You boo lazy.
Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
You boo undisciplined. But you must always boo cocky.
Ew, and boo. This kind of thing is getting out of hand with you two. Y'all are an official warning.
Here's Man and Timmy.
Hey, please subscribe to the official podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. The podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling.
You know, I lied before. You asked me what the plans were. I want to say happy anniversary to the lovely Sarah Hall out there. 16 years of marriage. 16 incredible years. And I don't know how many more. I lost track when we started dating. I think we were dating in 2004 is when we met at the University of Kansas.
When you stole her
I
from
stole
another man.
The story goes back to when we started dating. So I was very interested in her from pretty much the moment I laid eyes on her. I remember, my buddy was just a typical college douchebag from Michigan, naturally, and he's going around the halls. This is like in night 1 or 2 of us living the college life. So you got your guys' wing, you got your girls' wing in the same dorm. We're ready to see what happens. We're ready to live, baby. And so they're just going around. They're more outgoing than I was at this time. And any door that wasn't completely closed, he would just
the invitation.
He would sort of say, "Hey," just would sort of like peek in. "Anybody in here? Who's here?" "It's Mikey." That was his name. So like, here we are, ready to have fun. And basically the first suite that had the door open, that was a suite that Sarah lived in. She wasn't out there though, because she was annoyed and pissed off that all this stuff was going on, that strangers were in there and that her friends were all out there like chatting it up with these guys. And we were kind of all sitting around, hanging out, like on the couch, whatever, getting to know each other. And it was the 3 other girls. Sarah then poked her head out of her room.
Will you shut up? I'm trying to get some sleep out here.
With an angry tone, with a mean face. And I just said to Callie, the other roommate, I said, "Who is that?" I was something about the anger just brought me in, just interested in me.
That you wanted that woman.
I knew it.
To yell at you for the rest of your life.
And then the day we officially started dating, as I've told the story before, but to get to the point, it was Valentine's Day when she couldn't stand her high school sweetheart any longer. And she knew that this was coming. She knew that it was going to happen. And the reason that it happened on Valentine's Day, yes, you probably would prefer not to do some kind of romantic breakup on that day. Except for, the good part is you get to start being with me on that day. So that's a good thing. But he showed up at the school. He showed up.
Was there a showdown between you and this fella?
She didn't let him in, but she had basically broken up with him over the phone at that point. Like, this is, like, it's it. It had been coming to a head. There was somebody else. This is going to be it. I'm not really that interested into you anymore. You're going on with your life. You're somewhere else. I'm going on with mine.
I wish you guys were like in an old West saloon. And he's in there and you come in.
Right. Gary Cooper here with the pistol there, Quick and the Dead or whatever, young Leo. But what kind of maniac goes to the school? What are you going to, like,
maniac who's in
high
love.
fidelity and, hold the boombox above your head?
A
Like, what are you
maniac
going to do?
who thinks that he can win his girl back, but he obviously didn't know that he met his match in you.
He met his maker in me.
Oh, yeah.
And here we are. So I did book us a table for Hyde Park on Sunday.
Oh, yeah?
So I did that. And there was a little field there that said, it was a drop-down bar where you could click on, birthday, whatever. And so there was a line there for anniversary. And there was another field there for any special requests.
Yeah. What was the special request?
Well, I wanted to discuss that because I left it blank for the time being, not knowing. I thought, anniversary was the request. Now, are they going to, if I request like a special kind of candy, would they get that?
No, they're not going to have a special candy. What the hell's the matter with you?
Do I just say, bring the dirty Shirleys early and often? Like,
is that dirty Shirleys?
Is that what I say?
You know what I think you should put in there? Special requests.
What?
If it's not too much trouble, please tell my wife that she has AIDS.
And how you doing, little partner?
No.
Fine. And it's little visitor now. Attaboyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
Would you please break the news to my wife?
Would you please break the news to her?
She has AIDS.
Look, we're going to be spending a lot of money in your establishment.
I feel like I shouldn't have to do this at this point.
She doesn't know, and I think she'd take it better coming from you. Like, we could talk about the Faroe Island salmon as the special and then just go right into and I'm sorry, Mrs. Hall, you have AIDS.
Or if you could just have like a nice sort of table setting when we arrive. They like to use like the nice, clean, white cards, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
just write it in there.
She thinks she's opening up like a card, like, thank you for coming out to dine with us,
But
happy
instead,
anniversary. It just
very
says,
nice calligraphy.
You have AIDS. Just like that.
Maybe
also,
they come out later to flambe the bananas Foster.
Now, if you're saying that they can do some kind of fire writing.
And then Steelers running back Barry Foster shows up.
What about...
What?
I got no other Fosters.
Just Jodie Foster.
Jodie.
George Foster.
What about Foster's Australian for beer? I can drink a Foster's.
Acceptable.
While I'm doing that.
All right. Can we do this story now?
I wanted to also request that for one night only, the Urban Meyer steak is called the Common Man.
Urban can keep his steak. He won a national championship.
No,
Take Herbie's name
but I want the
off
strip.
of that damn steak.
All right. Fair point. But I don't want the Herbie. And I'd like to order you.
But it tastes better if my name's on it. Trust me.
What's on the Herbie?
It's a ribeye, which is ironic because Herbie puts ketchup on his steak, so he probably doesn't even care about the ribeye.
See, that's you can't have a steak named after you if you douse it with ketchup.
Who you telling?
You can't.
All right. I want to read you the story. A lot of people are coming to the defense of this teenager. And I just want to read it to you. A French teenager is facing up to 2 years in a Singapore prison.
Uh-oh.
After he allegedly licked a straw in an orange juice vending machine, then placed it back in the dispenser. Singapore, a small, highly developed and wealthy financial hub in Southeast Asia, is well known for its strict laws. The incident took place March 12th at a shopping center. Didier Gaspard Owen Maximilian, 18, was charged with 2 offenses for the alleged crime. The first, a public nuisance offense, is punishable by up to 3 months imprisonment and or a fine of 2,000 Singapore dollars. The second offense of mischief carries a jail term of up to 2 years, a fine, or both. The teenager allegedly filmed himself committing the offense and posted it on social media, which quickly went viral and prompted authorities to investigate, according to local media reports.
So he was being gross for fun.
Yes. So he licked the
trying
thing.
to get somebody sick for fun.
I got clicks.
Yeah.
Follow me on
Putting it back-
French.
I don't know
Follow
what
me on the social media.
What is this? What is it? Describe this. Did you see a video of this? Like, what is the vending machine like? You got the straw off the side of like a juice box.
It's like a self-serve hose. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you put your drink under there, and there's a little straw that comes out.
Okay.
But you don't touch the straw. All right, what he did was he took it, he licked it
and put it back.
Put it back, put it on social media.
So it's going to do that for all the drinks.
I have, and people are saying, oh, this Singapore is crazy. You got 2 years for this? I mean, back in the day, it was you spit gum on the sidewalk and they cane you. The Singapore cane.
Talked to Claire Danes and broke down Palace.
I don't even know the reference.
Whole life is gone. You're jaywalking, death sentence.
But I'm actually going to come to the defense of the Singaporeans.
Sounds good.
Singaporeans?
Yeah, I
All
like
right.
it.
We'll do that. A little too hot. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got stop-and-go traffic causing a 10-minute delay on northbound 315 between Kinnear Road and Henderson Road, and a couple-minute holdup on southbound 71 from Polaris Parkway to 270 on the north side. This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA builds better athletes and better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Bring your landscape back to life with an unbeatable deal from Ohio Mulch. 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. You choose from absolute black, brown, or red to make your flowers pop and your curb appeal shine. Visit ohiomulch.com to find a location near you.
Common Man here for Weed Man. I talk to you about Weed Man every year. Why? Simple. Number 1, I use it. Number 2, it works. You want to get those lawn roots thick, baby, because when that happens, they resist weeds, disease, and insects, and they're using top-of-the-line stuff. We're talking golf course quality. Weed Man is locally owned and operated by Corbin and Audrey. They will take care of you. Proudly serving Central Ohio and our Dayton friends. Call your local office, 614-733-3747, weedman.com.
Ready to plan the ultimate weekend getaway? Start day 1 at the Columbus Zoo. Then crank up the excitement on day 2 at Zoombezi Bay. Grab your Columbus Zoo and Zoombezi Bay 2-day pass now at columbuszoo.org.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. If you've been in the market for a new home or just wanted to take advantage of lower rates, recent events have shown exactly why Miller Lending chose to offer a way around bad timing with our no closing cost program. With no fees rolled in or charged, including the cost of title insurance, you can simply close on today's rates and refinance free of charge as rates improve. Over the past several months, we spoke to numerous borrowers who had heard rates were coming down and chose to wait. We explained that if rates did fall, you could simply update a few documents and refinance again, but why take the chance? So when rates spiked to 0.5% recently, not only was I disappointed that we couldn't help those who waited, but also for those buying a home who just saw a sharp increase to their monthly payment. So while we can't control the market, we can offer an alternative. Eliminate timing and say goodbye to closing costs forever. 877-9-NO-COST
or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh, no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
Who's Vice President J.D. Vance's pick for Ohio Treasurer? America First conservative Jay Edwards. As the first state lawmaker to endorse Donald Trump for president, Jay Edwards has been on the front lines, standing up to the rhinos and leftists since day one. Now, we need a MAGA fighter who protects our Ohio tax dollars as our treasurer. And that's what Jay Edwards has always done. He sponsored the largest tax cut in Ohio history, saving families over $3.1 billion. Jay Edwards has never been afraid to do what's right and fight for our values. That's why he's a 100% pro-life and 100% pro-gun conservative, earning the highest possible rating from Ohio gun owners. He's the proven America First leader we need to clean up fraud and keep our money safe. Endorsed by J.D. Vance. Jay Edwards for Ohio Treasurer.
Paid for by friends of Jay Edwards.
Amazon Business. Discover smart business buying, where unmatched selection meets AI-driven tools to simplify complex processes so you can focus on what matters most. AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll look for increasing clouds overnight tonight into Friday morning across central Ohio, then a 40% chance of some rain showers morning, midday. On Friday, drier in the afternoon, high temps at 54. On Saturday, we wake up to frosty conditions with temperatures in the 30s, headed to 54 for the high in the afternoon with partly cloudy skies. Sunday looks to be sunny with highs at about 62 degrees. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Are you really telling me this is the highest rated sports show in the country?
Well, that's obviously not true.
Shit.
Yeah, that boy got diarrhea.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
We're talking about a French teenager who was arrested in Singapore for putting his mouth purposely on a vending machine straw.
Yeah, I've watched the footage now during the break. This guy's a miscreant. So the machine, by the way, these vending machines we've got now, this thing must have cost like $100,000. This is quite the vending machine. It says it's got, 100% Australian oranges, the freshest squeezed orange juice money can buy. Decent price, like $2.25. I don't know what their currency is like over there, the exchange rate. But there's like a little trap door that opens up. So you got, like the drink comes out, it squeezes. You can actually see the oranges come down, squeezes them out, fresh OJ. And then on the side there, it's like take your straw. It's like a little plastic thing opens up. And he went where like all of the straws are, where you get your cup and then you reach up here. He took it. He pointed the camera at him, and he just licked it side to side. And then put it right back up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting.
Look, there are a lot of people saying it's ridiculous, Singapore. These laws are ridiculous. He maybe has to serve 2 years in prison. First of all, he won't serve 2 years in prison. But even if he does, it's not enough. Should be a zero next to that, too. Should be 20 years in prison for a couple different reasons. First of all, you are in Singapore. Whether it's a law that they have in France or that we would have here is irrelevant. You have gone there. You are in their home.
Best behavior.
You know that they're very strict about these things. That's the first thing that they warn you about when you go to Singapore. You decided to flaunt the rules and make your own little joke. Fine. That should be prison for that alone. But the fact that you were so stupid as to put it on social media so they could find you in 2 seconds.
Now you're just dumb.
Right. And
Not
that's
only
why
are you a deviant,
we take
but
the
you're
2 years
dumb.
and we turn it into 20 years.
You know what?
All right, it's not an argument about are they too strict or not. All right, if Danica Patrick moves to Saudi Arabia to be a stock car driver, she's got to understand
what the laws are.
It's not going to work out there for her. All right? You don't have the pee-pee. It's bad for... That's what I mean. I'm not saying the rule is justified. Of course not.
No.
All right? But you have entered their corn. You are a guest in their corn.
It's my corn out there.
Right. Why are you surprised?
I will say this. You know how, I don't know if you're at this stage with Samantha. I mean, I know you are. You live and breathe. You're a parent. You got nights where you want to wring her neck, right? Where she's not behaving properly. She's not listening to you guys. You're wondering, what the hell have we been doing all these years? Has anything at all gotten through? Sarah and I have obviously been through that raising Jack. We feel like we do our best and try to do a good job. The thing that I love, though, is that any time, for whatever happens at home, we still work on that and we try to do our best to be kind to one another. Whenever he's at a friend's house, though, we always get great report cards back. And I think there's something to that, where when you're in the comfort of your own home, you can have your own types of things that you do.
That's right.
Things that you say. Maybe your language is a little bit more loosey-goosey.
But you've entered someone else's domain.
You have. And you don't know what their set of rules are, or if there are a set of rules and they've been discussed or they're on display. If you don't, best mode of advice, be on your best behavior. Be respectful when you're under someone else's roof.
Let's do a little role playing.
Do that.
I am going to be a parent of one of your son's friends.
Yes.
All right. And your son's going over to this kid's house to play. And I'm the parent, and I'm calling you about a potential situation.
I'm
You're
me.
you.
I'm me.
You're you, but
Yeah,
I'm the parent.
Yeah.
Hello. Is this Mr. Hall?
Yes, this is Mr. Hall.
Hi,
Is this Jim?
Yes, this is Jim.
How we doing there, Jim? How's
Good.
Jack doing over there?
Oh, well, your son Jack was over here, and nothing to be alarmed about. But
Boys having fun?
Yes, they were having a little bit too much fun. We have some house rules here at the Flanger's house.
I see.
And we have a rule that you must lift up the seat when going number one.
Yes.
And it's come to my attention that your son did not do that and left little sprinklets and droplets all over the place. And then when my voluptuous daughter went in there to use the facilities, there was a bunch of mess on the seat.
I see.
Yes, we now I dealt with it as we do here in our house. I just wanted to alert you that I have whipped him pretty severely.
That is quite all right.
Yes, okay. I'm glad that you feel that way.
I hope you used your sternest of switches.
I did. We invited
my boy.
Adrian Peterson over, and he came and gave him quite the whooping.
That's quite all right, Mr. Newsbaum.
Okay,
Thank
just
you
wanted
very
to
much.
let you know that he'll be coming home and he'll look much different.
I will have a very, very stiff conversation with him.
That's very good.
If you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Shimmer Shammer.
See? And that's how it's done.
That's
and
it.
Scene. How you doing over there, Ted? All right?
Feel good, Mike.
Yeah, all right. You want to do some Too Hot?
I guess if you want to.
No.
You've been lazing on the job today, Ted.
I don't
sitting
like
here.
that. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I
at all.
guess half the show's
Sorry,
over.
I just popped the Twizzler.
maybe-
Yeah, I was going to say, we take a bite of food.
I'm number one.
It's my anniversary. It's my birthday gift. That didn't make any sense.
Give me some Singaporean orange juice, I think is what he said. I'm going to lick that straw, go number one.
Too Hot. Sponsored by Ohio Health. Rising to the occasion in the moments that truly matter. Learn more at ohiohealth.com/it's time.
All right, Teddy. What do you got for us, buddy?
All right, where would you guys like to start? How about T-Bone and Tyrus?
Yeah, T-Bone and Tyrus.
All right, so
Ever heard of them?
Yeah. Since, Tim, you're talking about your lovely wife, Sarah, and your anniversary, Tyvus was talking about a moment he had with his wife the other night, and she said something to him that most husbands don't get to hear from their wives. Let's listen in.
So Friday, I forget what I was doing, and I forget what the situation was, but my wife said something to me that she never says.
Which was what?
Tyvus, you're right.
Oh, that's a big win right there. That feels great.
I forgot what it was about. It didn't even matter what it was about. But when she said, you know what? You're right. You was right. That's what she said. I looked at her and I said, you know what? If this happened more in the world, just caught on to what I be saying, it'd be a better place.
I love that.
It was unbelievable. It was one of those. I went to sleep smiling ear to ear.
I don't think my wife has ever said that to me in our entire relationship. You're right.
You never got a you're right.
Now, I get it in her own way, all right? Because we'll have a discussion or an argument, and, you know, I know that she knows that she's wrong, okay? I know that she knows, but she's not going to give me the satisfaction.
She won't give it up. She knows she's wrong.
What she will do is, like, later that day, she'll go to the grocery store and say, hey, I just want to let you know I bought you some Oreos. And that's the equivalent of
I'm sorry, you were right.
I'm sorry, you were right.
I love how this is like the big argument is about, no, I finished the double stuff. There's none in there. She's like, no, there's another pack in the back. No, that's what it's about. Food. And is there or isn't there any more left?
She will just casually, you know, like get me something that she knows that I like. It's never a high-priced item, nothing like that. It's like, I got you some combos with the cracker.
Oh, so this is more like an apology type of buy. Like, I know I'm wrong about whatever we were discussing, so I'm going to get you a hanger bag of baked cracker nacho cheese combos.
Don't roll your eyes at me. Don't roll your eyes at me.
They're the wrong kind of
They're not the wrong kind. You can say you prefer the pretzel, but the cracker is not wrong.
The cracker is wrong.
I can't wait for you to go to Singapore.
I'm never going there. I'm not going to Singapore.
Singapore?
Dancerpore.
That Bad Bunny gonna be there in Singapore?
He better not. Too hot.
Come on, Teddy.
All right. One of my favorite segments of the week on the shows that we do
Tuesdays with Taberry.
That's right.
Oh, I'm going to Aruba. You guys know that. I'm going to be snorkeling. I'll be swimming with the fishes, too.
Yes, he was,
like Luca Brazia.
He was calling from Aruba, and he was talking about how he hates going into the ocean because of the sharks, but he doesn't mind being on the boats because he doesn't think the sharks will get him there. So here's Dom talking to Bo.
You've seen Jaws, right?
Yeah, several times. Millions.
So what makes you think you're safe in the boat?
Millions?
Well, that was a little far-fetched.
How do you
don't
know?
Hear too often, because that was a movie. But in real life, sharks don't eat boats.
I don't even think sharks eat people.
Now, there might be a megalodon. What do you mean they don't eat people?
When's the last shark attack that you recall? There hasn't been one in 10 years.
There's been like 50 in Florida every year. What
There's
are you talking
none.
About?
No.
Oh,
there's no
crazy.
shark attacks.
I will send you the tweets. There's a shark attack, and I'll tell you where. Destin Beach, look out.
Nah.
You go to Destin, right?
I was just there.
That's the shark. Yeah, great.
30A.
Great. Go say hi to the sharks.
Me and the boys are playing skip ball in the waves. No big deal. Nothing
go
to see here.
Ball. Yeah, go. It's all fun and games. So Mr. Jaws said, I'm hungry. You have a 0% chance of being bit by a shark if you don't get in the ocean.
First of all, Dom's not wrong there.
I hate to agree with Dom
also,
so much.
When Bo says he's playing skip ball, to me, he's playing with Skip Mossick. He's throwing Skip Mossick to his children.
Skip. Come on. God, let's go. Throw me. You're rolling Skip into a ball and throwing him to
All right, I have comments.
Yeah, me too.
I have comments. We don't have time for them. We're back in 2 minutes with comments. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 5-minute slowdown if you're on westbound 670 between 315 and I-70. And you're going to hit a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 between I-70 and 11th Avenue on the north side. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man here for Germain Volkswagen. Right now, you get $3,000 over Kelly Blue Book on your trade during the Germain Trade and Upgrade Sales Event at both Germain Volkswagen of Columbus and Germain Volkswagen of Westerville. Plus, during Volkswagen Driver Days, interest rates can't get any lower on the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas and the 2026 Volkswagen Tiguan. Available to qualified customers on approved credit through Volkswagen Financial Services. See dealer for full details. Get started now at GermainVolkswagen.com.
Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th with My Chemical Romance, Tool,
Bring me the horizon. And shine down. Plus, Pierce the Veil, Good Charlotte, Sublime, Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, and so many more. Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th to 17th. Passes on sale now at sonictemplefestival.com.
Mother's Day is Sunday, May 10th, that very special day that you can tell Mom just how significant her love has been. And what says love and appreciation more than a colorful, flowering Mother's Day gift from Oakland Nursery? She'll love a beautiful hanging basket just bursting with flowering color. Or shop Central Ohio's largest selection of hand-potted roses in a myriad of colors. Or lovely annuals for the garden. Mother's Day is Sunday, May 10th. Get something extra special this year from Oakland. For 86 years, moms have loved gifts from Oakland Nursery.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Settle into the cuck chair.
That's right.
Daddy likes to watch.
I'm your daddy.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Daddy, what are you doing?
Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. T-Bone and Tyvis get you started, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then it's Bishop and Friends, where Bo Bishop is a shark truther. He'll talk to Tim May at 10:30, Doug LeMaurice at 11:30. Rothman and I start at noon. They'll talk to Jensen Lewis at 2:30, and then tomorrow on this show, it's Go to Jail Friday. So,
Bo's out on shark attacks, apparently.
Bo doesn't think that shark attacks are real, so he's a truther.
I'm seeing that there were 68 shark attack bites globally in 2025.
That's all hearsay.
There were 28 in the U.S., 15 of them Florida. So Dom was talking about Destin, and the one fatal shark bite was in California, where there were 3 of them in 25.
How many were in the 30A?
That's where Bo vacations, the 30A.
In Destin area, 30A.
With Bootsy and Beamsy in
BC.
What's the 30A?
Destin.
That's the area.
That's what they call that?
That's what Bo calls it.
What does that mean?
On the air, and we're supposed to know what it means.
I really want to know. Is that like what? As a number in a letter.
That's what they call it. The 30A.
Ooh.
So there's that. There's the fact that Dom's on a boat, and he feels like that keeps him safe from sharks. And maybe it keeps him safe from sharks, but I was just reading the other day. What is the predator of sharks? What's more dangerous than a shark? They kill these things for fun. Orcas, the killer whale, right? They hunt sharks. They rip them apart.
He's in the Caribbean, though, right?
I don't know where he is.
He's in Aruba.
They don't have orcas in the Caribbean?
I don't think they got orcas
because
down
the
there.
orcas, what they're doing is they're screwing with people on boats.
Yeah, I do remember reading about
the boats, right? Just for S's and giggles?
S's and giggles. Orcas are the free willy ones, right? Or no, those are the killer whales.
No, orcas are killer whales. They're one and the same. They're interchangeable. Yes.
The black and whites.
Right.
The black and white cookie.
But they're really smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
All whales are pretty smart.
They're vicious, as all smart beings are. Like human beings, smart, but
then
vicious.
You got to watch out for those.
Like dolphins.
They can get at the boats.
Dolphins. There was this documentary I saw. I got to stop watching TV. There was a documentary I saw. It was called Dolphins, Nature's Rapists.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Where I heard about that.
They will get together and they'll do some raping. And I don't recommend it.
They're one of the few species on the planet besides us sicko human beings that do it for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Not just for reproductive purposes. They like doing it.
Dolphin Lion's Den down there.
Do they have a tri-state Men's Health for the dolphin
the
community?
Dolphin can't get it up.
Does Marty Brenneman tell him what's up?
Dolphin Frank Thomas is down there.
Dolphin Big Hurt.
And she'll like it too. You know what that's translated into dolphin?
What?
She'll like it too.
They'll make you cry too, man.
That's a bad dolphin.
Well, come on, man. I don't know what to say with a dolphin.
It's more like
that's a monkey.
What was the TV show?
We got SpongeBob. SpongeBob has a lot of good dolphin noises in it.
Remember Sequest?
I do remember Sequest. Didn't watch it, though.
Jonathan Brandis, who sadly killed himself, his name was Lucas. And the dolphin that could talk through the help of a mechanical apparatus, his name was Darwin, the dolphin.
Darwin the dolphin.
And Darwin the dolphin sort of sound. Maybe Teddy can pull up a clip of Darwin the dolphin, because he sort of sounded like my impersonation of Evan Turner.
Is he smarter than, say, Mr. Ed? Do you think?
Oh, much smarter.
Mr. Ed, kind of
a horse.
I know he's a horse, but
Darwin's
he's a talking horse.
A mammal, and well, so's a horse.
One's on land, one's in the water. Yeah.
Darwin, love, Lucas. I want a clip of that, Teddy. What? He's scouring the interwebs.
What other...
I was player of the year, mofo.
The only other dolphin in pop culture that comes to mind is Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. That was good old Snowflake.
Mm-hmm.
Could kick the extra point.
Was kidnapped.
Could kick the field goals. Was kidnapped. And then that's when they found Dan Marino was being held in the same spot as the dolphin.
Right.
They needed to get them both back so they could win the Super Bowl, which they were, luckily playing in their home stadium. A weird guy, Ace.
It's been known to happen. All right,
got
what
any
are we
gum?
talking about? Oh, yeah.
All right,
we're
doing Two Hots.
So Bo is stupid for not believing in shark attacks.
I will
and
tell
Dom
you
is
this.
stupid for being Dom.
I will tell you this, too. Like, Bo, if there's a chance of getting attacked or getting bitten by it, it will happen to me.
Yeah.
So this is why I can't really go in the water anymore. I mean, I went in, the last time I was in California, I got into that water maybe up to my knee. That's it. It was just a little getting my feet wet type of thing. Barely went in, started walking back towards the shore, get stung by a stingray. Just like that. Most excruciating next 2 hours of my entire life. That's how bad that venom is. And it was just like the internet said, you just got to put that bad boy in as hot of water as you can stand, and that's the only thing that's going to remedy that thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was terrible. And I am just sure that if I do go back into the water, whether it's at the Jersey Shore or wherever, I will get attacked by a shark. It is going to happen. Plenty of shark attacks out there. If it can bite you, it's going to bite me. Too hot.
Teddy, did you find anything?
I want 5 fish. How many dollars do you need to get 5 fish?
Don't need money. I go get fish.
Yeah, well, say you can't leave Sequest to get fish.
Lucas gives me fish.
Yeah, well, say I won't give you fish unless you give me money.
Why?
Well, because that's the way the world works, Darwin.
No money, no fish?
Yeah, right, exactly.
That sucks.
Darwin.
I can't take that dolphin seriously.
Can I say something?
Sounds like an idiot.
Yeah.
My whole day's made now. My whole day's made.
I think yours is better than his.
Darwin, love, Lucas.
It is.
Hang my number in the rafters, mofo.
It's painfully similar. It is.
Too hot.
The ET.
Give me another one, Teddy.
All right. Let's go to Roth and Ice. They were talking about if you had money where you could afford a personal assistant, or I'm sorry. Yeah, any type of personal assistant, somebody to help you out.
Yeah.
Well, it could be butler. What would you choose that money on? Like a butler, chef, or whatever that would be.
So you can only hire one person.
Yeah. So what would
if
that
I hire
be?
the butler, he's not cooking for me at all. I can't make my butler cook too.
Yeah.
No, come on now. Maybe if
even if it's bad food.
It's Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler's a good chef.
He might be. All right. Anyway, here we go.
I think I would want actually just a personal chef. There's something
to feed you the nuts and the grapes and whatever else.
All the different dinners and lunches that I would have just already done.
They have services for this. You can pay for them.
They're kind of expensive.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I did tap into some of that, though. But I think butler, assistant, just give me an everyday chef at the crib. Okay. And I think that would get it done.
Yeah, I'd probably want somebody to, well, you guys know I don't do laundry that much. I mean, I do, but I don't, right? Because I have a lot of innings eaters in the lineup. Yeah, a lot of utility players.
I don't know if we want
on this roster. I got guys that can hit 2 1/4, play all the positions of the infield.
Don't brag about it.
They just do. For people that know the show, they know what I'm talking about.
No wonder you love Taysom Hill in fantasy football.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I probably want someone to satisfy me sexually. Look, Matty Ice wanting a private. What do you mean, why? Matty Ice wanting a private chef is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my entire life. The man eats nothing but smoked nuts and scrambled eggs.
He'll eat if he's got a chef making him fine, healthy options. That I understand.
No.
For me, I think it honestly would be. You think about a butler. I don't know if I'd have that much use for a butler, but we do. The dog's always slobbering at the water dish, and that does drive me nuts. So to always have the place being clean, could get Kevin Butler or the old Bears kicker to do it.
Yeah.
What other butler is there?
There's Brett Butler from Grace Under Fire.
Yeah, that'd be a fine butler. I could get G from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's Jeff with a G.
He was a butler.
Right.
On the show.
Yeah, he was their butler.
Yeah.
But then again, the chef just takes care of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, that's tough to look past. Where you don't have to worry about a meal
ever ridiculous.
Again, and you're not cooking.
I just want a good old-fashioned personal assistant. I want someone to do all my crap when it comes to making me a dentist appointment.
Yeah, that's. I thought about that.
Can you respond to Fishy's email, please, and make it sound like it's from me?
All of that.
Stuff like that.
Need to get you an intern.
They can't go.
Intern.
Yes.
They can't go to the dentist and go to the dermatologist for you.
No.
But any kind of like home thing, like if you got to get your HVAC serviced and you want to be at work when that's happening,
you're
staying at home.
For me,
you're going to take care. Care's going to come over. You're going to be there.
I bought some lights. I don't like them. Can you go return them back to the store?
Of course. You're going to do all my shopping. You're going to go to the Meijer.
That's right.
And shop.
Well, you wouldn't want that. You'd want to go to the Meijer.
Assistant might be nice. Maybe I can go with the assistant. You'd have a good time. Maybe have a little affair with the assistant.
Get the hell out of here. Again, it serves me sexually as we can do. College basketball can't get out of its own way. Details next. Colin Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch for an accident that's causing a 5-minute delay if you're on eastbound 70 on the east side at Bryce Road. Police are on scene there, adding some extra holdup. We also have a 5-minute delay on northbound 270 on the east outer belt from Morse Road to 161. This report is sponsored by Fusion. Crab lovers, this one's for you. Dive into Fusion's Crab Fest, featuring 2 all-new sushi rolls loaded with flavor. It's fresh, it's fast, and it won't last forever. Roll into Fusion today and taste their world-famous crab rolls before they're gone. It's Crab Fest season at Fusion. Check it out at Fusion.com. Fusion, sushi for you. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, energy bills have been crazy as of late, which has had our phone ringing off the hook. Pella windows give you both a home makeover and often an energy bill makeover.
We hear that all the time at the other window place. We love the makeover. No, wait. We want a do-over. That's what they say. Is do-over and makeover the same thing?
Get the windows that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off of closing costs. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.99% APR, 6.02% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
At ADP, we know you want your landscape business to succeed, but we don't know anything about landscaping. ADP only knows how to handle the business of your small business. So if ADP focuses on the payroll and the HR, while you focus on the land and the scaping, success should follow. Just don't expect us to know all about Kentucky bluegrass, zero-turn cutting, or what to do with a woodchuck. That's for you to figure out. Let ADP help your small business focus on the part of the business you're good at. ADP for small business.
The Fan has a secret radio station. It's called The Fan 2. You can listen to the Bob and Tom Show, Jim Rome, and Buckeye stuff. Why do they pay me big money to whisper? The Fan 2 is on the Fan's HD2 channel and streaming on the Fan app. You're welcome.
Bacon, sausage, egg, cheese, made from scratch biscuits, fresh baked croissants, cinnamon swirl French toast. Hungry? Grab a hot UDF breakfast sandwich made in store for your morning. UDF, mornings made for you.
Hey, it's AR here for Germain Honda of Dublin. If you've been thinking about upgrading your ride, now's the time. It's the Honda Spring Event at Germain Honda of Dublin, and they've got seriously low lease rates on the Honda HR-V and Civic for well-qualified buyers. I'm talking reliable, fuel-efficient, and fun to drive without stretching your budget. Stop by Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270. Check them out online at germainhondaofdublin.com. The Honda Spring Event won't last forever.
4 tickets, hot dogs, and drinks, all for just $115. The Columbus Aviators Family Flight Plan makes game day easy. Grab yours at uflaviators.com.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com. Injured? Dial pound law.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and $2 tall boys. All day, every day.
I want you to draw me like one of your French girls, Jack, wearing this.
My eyes!
And only this.
Is it over? Can I open my eyes?
Here's Man and Timmy.
Mike, indulge me for a moment.
Oh, no, I will.
Because I want to talk about a couple of college basketball things. Obviously, yesterday we got some not so shocking news, just disappointing news that the NCAA tournament is going to expand to 76 teams. So it's got a lot of people talking about the sport here in the offseason. And I just sidebar before I give you the thing that's really got my blood boiling again for a different reason. Do you think there is at all a chance? I don't think there is, but just try to humor me. If we can be so loud and be so negative about the NCAA tournament expanding to this number that they might consider going back because it will be such a universally ill-received change. I feel like even when we were talking about expanding the college football playoff, there was at least enough of a voice for people that were pro-expand to get more than just 4 teams in the party. Because it's so different. We have to stop comparing it to prior eras and to other sports. With college basketball, they keep trying to say, like, oh, there's so many more teams in Division I basketball now than when they expanded it. That we've been rolling with this since 1985 or 84, whenever that was, when they switched to 64, and then they added the little bits of 4 more teams with the play-in rounds for Dayton. But none of those teams that were added to college basketball really even make the big dance at all. They're not factors in this sport. That's a different question. That's you asking, should we make another subdivision where some of those teams can actually compete in a tournament where they could maybe actually win a national championship? Or is their national championship just winning their conference tournament? That's another question.
And then you can have 2 tournaments to sell.
You could. But, well, I wonder what's going to happen to the crown for college basketball with all this mayhem going on.
The history of the crown?
It's just a disaster. And I saw that Seth Greenberg he's never been my cup of tea for guys that cover college basketball. He said, your record might not be great. It might be 18-12, or it might be 17-13, but you're a team that can win games in the NCAA tournament. He basically said to expansion critics, quote, get over yourselves.
But see, Timmy, that's your problem.
Sucks.
I know that, but that's why it's not going to change. Because gatekeepers like him, who he thinks, I know more about basketball than you're ever going to know, and I can tell you that a 17-13 team has a better chance of winning a national championship than, Miami, Ohio. All right, so why would we even consider putting a team like the Red Hawks in at the expense of one of these other mediocre piece of crap? That you said if it's universal, maybe they'll hear us and reverse the decision. The problem is it's not universal.
I feel like it's as darn close to universal
with
as
fans,
anything I've seen.
but not within the game.
No, I mean I've been
coaches want it, ADs want it.
They do. It's the power conferences. That's really where the money
and that's
goes.
where the decision makers are.
You're right. I am pleased to see like the John Rothsteins, the Matt Norlanders, like some of the guys that I follow and I listen to get inside scoops on the game that I love. I hear a lot of disdain about that, and I'm proud of that because it's not something that you should budge, and it's not something that we should add on to and make up lies about how we got to make it more fair. No. There's not a lot of fairness in Division I college basketball as is. When you have that many teams and there's 15 to 20 of them that are equipped to win a national championship in a given year. What are you doing? It is not the same. There's not that many participants in FBS football, and they got a problem in that, too. There's so many programs in FBS. Well, what are they, like at 120-ish or so? Beyond the power conferences, those schools don't have a chance to outlast in this new expanded college football playoff. They might get in. They'll get bounced. Maybe one wins a game or two. You're not going to have anybody winning a national championship that's not a stud. So don't tell me you want more of these mediocre, and they're not going to be 18-12s and 17-13, Seth. We're talking about the 500 basketball team.
But
we're talking about that Auburn squad
they're playing
gets
in a tough conference.
Oh, you're
Timmy,
8-12, and you're going to reward that in your conference?
You look at the net. With that girl from the bus.
That was good. It makes me sick. It makes me want to choke on my own spit, okay?
I did that yesterday.
You did that on the air with Nicole Sheeran of 10 TV, and you can find that on 10's Twitter account. But the other thing, I don't get it. You don't get it. So I saw this from Rothstein that UConn and Duke are finalizing an agreement to play a non-conference game, right?
That's nice.
That's great.
Yeah, good for the fans.
Two national brands that are based on the Eastern Seaboard.
Little home and home.
Yeah. Go up there to UConn. Maybe they can play. I know they've got an arena.
Stores,
or sometimes they can play in Hartford if they want the bigger arena, packing the fans, right? Go to Cameron Indoor, a cathedral of college basketball. It's on every red-blooded college basketball fan's bucket list. Where are they going to play that game, Mike? How about Las Vegas?
Of course they are.
How about Las Vegas? How about a couple of other games, too? Because the sidebar with this story is that Duke has actually sidled up with Amazon Prime. So, this is...
They signed a
this
deal
is going on. This is
independent of the ACC. This is just with Duke.
Yeah, because these are just non-conference games.
I see.
So they're doing their own thing, and we know this with NFL. This is going to be the way of the world, folks. So hopefully you have Amazon Prime if you're a Duke fan. How about a Duke-Michigan game? Or no, I'll start with this one. How about a Duke-Gonzaga game? You know where we should play that Duke-Gonzaga game?
Where's that, Timmy?
How about Michigan? How about Little Caesars Arena?
In Detroit.
How about the game we're going to set up with Michigan? Where do you think we should play that one?
Was that at Little Caesars Arena,
How about New York City?
Okay, so they're playing Michigan.
Yeah.
But that's in New York City.
Yeah, that's right.
They're playing Gonzaga, a team from California all the way out west.
Seattle, yeah.
Seattle?
A team from Washington. Yeah. Gonzaga, Washington. Spokane, Washington.
What was I thinking of?
I don't know what you're thinking of. St. Mary's? The other
they're
team?
all the way
Yeah.
out west.
They're way the hell out there.
That's my point.
PNW.
You're
Pacific
waving
Northwest.
at Japan, okay? You're waving at them.
We should play it in Tokyo before we play it in Detroit.
Right. So you have a team from out west, and you got a team from North Carolina. They're going to get together, play in Detroit.
That's right.
Then you got a team from Detroit-ish.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're going to get together. They're going to play in Madison Square Garden.
That's right.
Okay.
Money.
You got
Money.
They got the Yukon and Duke. They're going to go to Vegas.
Yukon. Why don't we play in the Yukon territory? And Yukon Cornelius can sit courtside.
Would make just as much sense.
Bumbles bounce.
It's all over for our little LIV boys.
Yeah.
And
good.
More Too Hot.
Too hot.
Colin Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Slower traffic is causing a 15-minute holdup on westbound 670 going from 5th Avenue to Neal Avenue. And you should watch for a disabled vehicle that's on northbound 270's off-ramp to Easton Way on the East Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Coda. Tapping is already how you move through your day. Now it's how you ride the bus. Pay to ride Coda by tapping your card, smartphone, or smartwatch and go. Learn more at coda.com/tap. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Tired of snoring? Sleep Better Columbus can help with a custom mouthpiece that opens your airway and stops the snoring. No mask, no noise. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com today. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Spring into savings at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, drive your new Hyundai with payments as low as $94 per month for a 2-year lease. Get spring lease savings on every model from Elantra to Palisade. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit. Payment on 26 Elantra SC. $39.95 down plus tax title first month's payment. 7,500 miles per year ends $430.
It's time for the Great Haircut Sale at your local Great Clips salon. Your chance to get a great haircut at an even greater price, just $9.99. And money's not all you'll save at Great Clips. When you use online check-in, you can save time too. So download our app today and hurry in for the $9.99 Great Haircut Sale at Great Clips. It's gonna be great. For a limited time at participating salons.
The $9.99 Great Haircut Sale runs April 25th through May 1st.
Visit our Columbus, Ohio area salons.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
During our Latin Flavors event, mix and match select varieties of fresh Tyson chicken. They're buy one, get one free with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Net available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Feeling stressed or overwhelmed? Not sure how to get the mental health help you need? We've got your back. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442. We'll help you figure out what mental health benefits may be in your health plan. No more confusion, just the support you deserve. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442.
Planning to buy a home in 2026? Not sure where to start? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency can help. With a step-by-step homebuyer's guide and financial tools, the Ohio Housing Finance Agency can make homeownership part of your future. Eligible homebuyers may qualify for down payment assistance and reduced mortgage interest rates. To see if you qualify and to find a mortgage lender, visit myohiohome.org.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit rcdrv.com and start planning your adventure now.
Hey, it's Anthony here for the Good Feet store. This is the time. You want to be outside. You need to be outside. But do you really want to be on your feet if they're killing you? That's why I went to the Good Feet store. I stressed about knowing I would be standing at a multiple-hour event or even playing in a golf tourney where I knew I would be walking. But when I got fitted for my personal arch supports, it changed the game for me in a great way. I honestly feel much better supported and aligned, and it's taken the pressure off my lower back. I could feel the difference instantly in my test walk at the store. Just a solid foundation right from the get-go. And now, every day, everything feels a little better. Their experts will personally fit you like they did me. And do what I did. Take the test walk around the store and you'll feel the difference. I've learned it all starts with the feet. And when you get the proper support, everything feels better. You can make an appointment online or just stop in the Good Feet store. They're in Grove City or on Polaris Parkway in Westerville. Or get started right now at goodfeet.com.
Hey, it's T-Bone again. Sleep apnea doesn't have to rule your nights. Sleep Better Columbus has been treating snoring and sleep apnea for over 15 years with proven results and now has an office open in Marysville. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keel. Cincinnati Reds came from behind to get a 6-4 win over Colorado today. TJ Friedel and Nathaniel Lowe for home runs for the Reds, who've won 11 of their last 15. Off night for the Cleveland Guardians. They're at Sacramento to play the Athletics tomorrow. Columbus Clippers at home tonight with Toledo at Huntington Park. NBA playoffs tonight. New York at Atlanta. Knicks a 3-2 series lead. Boston takes a 3-2 lead to Philadelphia. Denver at Minnesota, where the Timberwolves have a 3-2 advantage. On the ice in the National Hockey League, Dallas at Minnesota. The Wild a 3-2 advantage there. Edmonton and Anaheim Ducks lead 3-2. Cameron Young at 8 under, the opening round lead of the PGA's Cadillac Championship in Miami. This update brought to you by TurboTrack Realty. Done with that property? Call John Kozik at TurboTrack Realty for a cash offer today. 614-470-2000. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Producer who passes out easily and hosts you wish would pass out easily. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I got a little photo from out in the wild I got to run past you fellas. Tell me if you've heard of this thing. So I'm on a little text thread, the mother-in-law. We discussed them yesterday. Grammy K. That's what Jack refers to her as in the fan. We've got a Grammy K and a Papa J.
Reliant K also is there.
Yeah, Reliant K. You missed this, but on Monday, since we had, and you're a fan of this too, we went over there on Saturday for no reason at all. It had been a month and a half or so. We actually joke around. Sarah will kid them like, did you forget our number? Are we ever, invited over to your place for a meal ever again? It's been so long, because they're always we know, you're very busy. When they come over, like, okay, we got to get going. We want to let you guys rest and recover.
That sounds great. It sounds like a great mother and father-in-law.
It's not all bad. It's not all bad.
My mother is like, did you forget our number? I called you 3 hours ago, Ma.
We talked
3 hours ago. We talked.
Yeah. See every single week.
That's right.
For some amount of time. So we went over there on Saturday. No particular reason. Jerry, that's when I text you the picture of the Traeger smoker that he's working with. It's a good option if we decide to get one ourselves. We did ribs, and just because, we had cake. And people were like, even when I brought it in on Monday, Reimer comes in there, he's like, oh, cake, what's the occasion? I'm like, no. There doesn't have to be an occasion.
What kind of cake?
There's nothing. She made her famous. She's got an old family recipe. She uses a cheap yellow cake and then puts all the work into the frosting. And it's a delicious cocoa-based chocolate frosting.
Why does it have to be an occasion for cake?
There doesn't.
The occasion
was delicious.
It was Sunday.
It was Saturday afternoon.
Well,
we had
whatever
ribs,
the hell it
and then
was.
we had delicious yellow cake with chocolate frosting.
I contend.
You contend.
Look, I think decorum has been lost over the years. My wife will make fun of me because to this day, I will keep at least one Sara Lee pound cake in the freezer because you never know when people are going to pop over.
The pound cake in the freezer, that thaws out all right?
Oh, very quickly.
It does.
It'll thaw out very quickly.
Pound cake, not to be construed with angel food cake, which is a favorite of mine as well.
Angel food cake
very
has
spongy.
no fat in it. That's the whole point of being angel.
It's very tasty.
There's no butter in that.
It's got sugar in it.
The pound cake is, back in the day, they're making it with a pound of butter.
It's delicious.
That's why it's a pound cake. But that was just something you always had. If somebody pops over, can I get you a cup of coffee and a piece of cake? There was no occasion. It was just, would you like some cake?
I like that.
Of course you like it. It's good hosting.
What's wrong with that? And that's a thing of yesteryear.
I'm keeping it alive.
That's a big...
I got a landline, and I got a Sara Lee pound cake in the freezer.
Sounds wonderful. I'm going to come over to your house. You're not a coffee drinker, but you might have some coffee for me.
But I have coffee.
You keep it in the
for
house. You got the nice Italian coffee.
It doesn't matter if I drink it. I have a Nespresso. My wife drinks the coffee. I'll make you a little coffee.
I was thinking about...
And get you a piece of cake.
I was thinking about you the other day. This is the only guy, for people that don't know the common man, he's the only guy that will just give me things just because. That's all.
I'm insecure, and I have to buy people's affection.
You know what? And I like it. I like that.
You're the beneficiary of that.
You got me a box of cards just because you were in a card shop? He said, I know somebody that likes cards.
You know what I do? I buy lots of gifts for the neighborhood kids at the bus stop, too.
That's nice.
And the reason I do it, it's self-serving because, A, they like me.
Makes me feel better about myself.
Makes me feel better about myself.
Yep.
But I also think in the future, it will help me out because now I've built trust. I've built a reputation with the kids in the neighborhood. So then when I tell them at 17 years old, hey, stay away from the scissorp.
Or the scissorp? It's scissor, not
whatever the hell it is. Oh, you have Bartles and James. We got some wine coolers there. No, it's not good for you.
Bartles and James.
It's not good for you. Put that away.
You got the boxed wine
and they're going to say,
the Amana?
Yeah, that's the same guy who got me a big Kit Kat when I was 9. You're right. He's a cool guy. I'm going to put that wine cooler away. I'm going to turn my life upside down.
Yeah, I'm going to get a Zima instead.
No. We're going to be good and clean.
I hope so.
We're going to drink some citrus.
I hope what it also does is it creates more gift givers and passes that on to the next generation.
That's exactly right.
Because it feels good to get something.
Someone's day.
It felt good to have cake when it was a non-cake day. I went home, I listened to Cake. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. I was listening to that. I was
stop at the Citibank? Short skirt, long jacket.
He's driving his LeBaron. Oh, it was great.
So for the Livy. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Anyway, she sent me this picture.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to the story yet.
Of this gigantic, have you seen this is a thing? She said, I was shopping. I thought about, getting you this for your anniversary. It was a joke. It's a gigantic Charmin Forever roll. It's the most gigantic roll of toilet paper you have ever seen in your life.
Is that real? They're really selling that?
Yeah, I had to look it up on the internet to get like a size reference. It looks like, Teddy, remember in the James Bond movie with Pierce Brosnan where he's running through the newspaper print facility of the Carver Media Group?
Yeah.
Got those gigantic spools of newspaper print.
Massive.
That's how big this is. It's not even going to fit under your holder.
Well, no, it's clearly a novelty.
1,700 two-ply sheets.
How much money? What are they charging for that?
I don't know. I can't see it. I'll have to look that up.
Can I tell you something? That's 1 week with me and the hemorrhoid.
That's it?
See, it's a forever roll?
It's
Put
a
that
forever
to the
roll.
test.
$30 to $35.
My ass is so raw. The amount of times I wipe.
You got to get a kit because you got to have a special holder that's away from the wall. Because it's got to
put that thing on a holder.
The holder's got like a good base to it, so you can't put it to one that's mounted on the wall because it wouldn't fit. It's got to be away, so it's got room to spool out.
What kind of base you got?
Like a brass.
Ace of base?
Stainless. That's good. I saw the sign. Opened up my eyes.
I saw the sign. Life is demanding.
Without understanding.
LIV, apparently, the Wall Street Journal says that today...
As in yesterday.
Thursday. They said... Today's Thursday. Reported that LIV is expected to tell its players by Thursday, today, that the Saudi funding will stop at season's end, which is something we've been talking about for a couple of years. Now, LIV thinks they can still go on. They can get outside investors to make this happen.
They can't.
I don't know if you're aware of
It sucks.
the fact
No
that
one wants to watch it.
no one likes it.
Yeah.
No one wants it. The fact that you're able to get any of these high-priced golfers is because you overpaid severely because the Saudis were interested in furthering their reputation, I guess, than putting together a compelling golf product. But now that they have missiles flying over their country, they're thinking twice about wasting billions of dollars on golf nobody watches.
And mind you, they're not selling it, okay? So the people that fronted it, that put up all the capital, that paid for this thing to get up and going, they just want to stop doing it because they know that this is not going to work. Guys, it's golf, okay? The PGA Tour is having some troubles right now. They, I think, are going through what happened with the rise of costs that came with this other breakaway circuit fracturing the game. They had to up the ante. They had to do something because they had to put a stop and they had to make sure that most of their other big fish, big-time stars, were well taken care of. What did they just do earlier? They just axed a couple of the Hawaii events that started the season. The Century and the Tournament of Champions.
Why did they do that? Too far?
They're going to make up their reasons, but I think it all comes down to the almighty buck. It's like with everything.
Travel costs.
Everything, and they want to try to centralize some tournaments. They want to take the sponsor from one of them. I don't know if it's going to work by saying, okay, you lose a PGA Tour event, but how would you like this Champions Tour event instead to put your name on? So they could figure all that stuff out, but this is what's happening, and I contend.
You contend.
When these guys come back, if they come back, I would love to see Bryson DeChambeau just put his money where his mouth is and say, I'm not going to the PGA Tour. I'm going to play YouTube golf and have fun with Steph Curry and Adam Sandler and whoever is going to do the Break 50 challenge with me. And then
he's rich enough, he can do whatever the hell he wants.
He can do whatever the hell he wants, but if you think you're going to do that and actually compete in the majors, you got another thing coming, buddy, because that is not going to sharpen the iron. You're not going to be mentally prepared. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Tiger Woods or Bryson DeChambeau or whoever. You can't not play golf competitively ever and then show up for the biggest tournaments in the world and think that you even have a prayer to win. I'll give you a prayer to make the cut, not a prayer to ever win one of those again. But they should make it so hard for anybody that wants to come back. Forget about the deal they offered Brooks and everybody else. And that deal, we live in a new world now. That deal is no longer available. You can't come back.
You want to really make them suffer.
I think you should have to a year or 2 year suspension. Then when you do get to play, you have to play in the nude. And then no signature events. Then when you're done
in the nude?
When you're done playing in the nude, then it goes to a thong. Then it goes to compression shorts. And then in 10 years' time, you get to be fully clothed. And
Actually,
then get the
I think it should be
sponsorship
the opposite.
dollars from
Instead of the nude,
clothing.
it should be like you're covered head to toe in wool. Just sweating.
You have to wear
profusely.
a mascot suit.
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Let's talk about Nick Saban and Miss Terry and some more Too Hot coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch for some holdup due to an accident that's in the left lane on eastbound 33 at Post Road. We've got emergency crews on scene there, so expect extra holdup. And there's a 10-minute delay on westbound 270 between 161 and Cleveland Avenue on the North Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Fresh Time Market. At Fresh Time Market, $75 isn't just a grocery one. It's 8 delicious meals for a family of 4. Chicken, pork chops, fresh fruits, veggies, and breakfast. Stop by Fresh Time Market today and fill your basket with flavor, quality, and savings. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
It always seems to happen at the worst time. You're finally in bed after a long, hard day, and then you hear it. You sit up, heart sinking. Is that coming from the ceiling? All of a sudden, it's a middle of the night flashlight hunt to find the leak. But don't worry, Newman Roofing has you covered, literally. With more than 3 decades in the business, we've seen just about everything a storm can throw at a roof. Our teams know how to spot the problem, explain your options, and fix it right the first time, with craftsmanship and care you can feel good about. We're not just here for a quick patch job, and we never will be. We're here to make sure your home stays protected season after season. So when it comes to your roofing, siding, or gutter needs, choose the company you can trust, Newman Roofing. Call Newman Roofing today at 614-NEW-ROOF. That's 614-NEW-ROOF, or visit online at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone here for Window Nation. Spring has arrived, and it'll be a great time to open your windows. But, oh, wait, your windows don't open easily. They leak when it rains. They've got cracked glass. They need repainting again. Ugh. Getting top quality custom fit windows from Window Nation, that's easy and affordable. Right now, during the More You Buy, the More You Save sale, you could save up to 50% off all your windows. Plus, you could get them with 0 interest for 5 years. During uncertain times, one of the best investments you can make is in your home. Experts report that windows retain 80% of their value. With Window Nation, you'll get windows that easily slide open and closed. They are made with top quality seals so they won't leak when it's rainy or windy. And unlike other windows, they're maintenance free. They're so good, Window Nation stands behind them with a lifetime warranty. And they're rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau. Don't wait to put an end to your window problems. Save big with Window Nation's The More You Buy, The More You Save sale. Going on now. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com for your consultation.
Alan Parsons Live Project, celebrating 50 years of the debut album, Tales of Mystery and Imagination. Saturday, July 25th, 8 p.m., Columbus Commons. An unforgettable night with the Alan Parsons Live Project. On sale now at picnicwiththepops.com. The 50th anniversary of Tales of Mystery and Imagination. Live. Presented by Nationwide Picnic with the Pops.
Some choose the fast way, others the easy way. But you do things the right way, like Exmark Mowers and Voss Brothers Power Equipment. Exmark builds the world's finest zero-turn mowers, providing a legendary quality of cut, dependability, along with an experience that makes mowing feel like anything but work. Because if it's worth doing right. Stop by one of Voss Brothers' 3 convenient locations in Powell, Sunbury, or Marysville and discover the Exmark mower that will give your lawn the cut it deserves. Voss Brothers Power Equipment, delivering enjoyment in mowing since 1989.
Skip Mussick has been on the Fan for nearly 80 years, and during that time, he's worn many hats. Executive producer for Ohio State Athletics, talk show host, private detective when Ron Stokes loses his phone. Somebody do something! He's done it all. But his proudest accomplishment, host of Tee to Green. If it has anything to do with golf in Central Ohio, Skip's on it. Cheers to the next 80-year skipper. And listen to Tee to Green Saturday mornings at 9 here on The Fan.
Who's Vice President J.D. Vance's pick for Ohio Treasurer? America First conservative Jay Edwards. As the first state lawmaker to endorse Donald Trump for president, Jay Edwards has been on the front lines, standing up to the rhinos and leftists since day one. Now, we need a MAGA fighter who protects our Ohio tax dollars as our treasurer. And that's what Jay Edwards has always done. He sponsored the largest tax cut in Ohio history, saving families over $3.1 billion. Jay Edwards has never been afraid to do what's right and fight for our values. That's why he's a 100% pro-life and 100% pro-gun conservative, earning the highest possible rating from Ohio gun owners. He's the proven America First leader we need to clean up fraud and keep our money safe. Endorsed by J.D. Vance. Jay Edwards for Ohio Treasurer.
Paid for by Friends of Jay Edwards.
Amazon Business. Innovative AI tools optimize your purchasing experience, paired with delivery options built for business. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Now, Friday morning features a 40% chance of some rain showers across central Ohio, then drier in the afternoon. High temps at about 54 degrees. On Saturday, we wake up to some frost with temperatures in the 30s, then head towards the middle 50s in the afternoon, partly sunny. On Sunday, a lot more sunshine and highs in the low 60s. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
These two dopes fight like an old married couple.
Girl fight.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, check it out. Nerd fight.
Hey, Nick Saban's retired. You know that.
Ben retired?
Yeah.
Been doing his TV gig? Yeah, most people seem to like what he does. Some people get annoyed by him here and there.
I don't like him. He was on the Paul Feinbaum show.
Feinbaum.
He was asked if he misses coaching college football. He said yes, but it's a trade-off. He says, I miss coaching a little bit. I miss the relationships with the players. I miss the competition, but it's a trade-off. When people call, all I can tell all the fans out there is Miss Terry says if you take a job, you're commuting. She's not moving. She's not leaving the grandkids. She's not leaving any of that. So he says that Miss Terry puts a stop to all that. Unless Alabama calls again, they don't have to commute.
Right, but you know what? I'm on team Miss Terry with that one. You did it all, man. You had a great one. You had a great career. I think I meant to say you had a great run. But this becomes a family decision at that point too. Obviously, there would be a lot of teams that would want your services. But if she's not about moving halfway around the country and uprooting, I mean, I think what they got to enjoy in the end of his career at Alabama is something a lot of coaches strive for, but they never find.
Right.
That is just an industry where you have to be okay with uprooting a family. And I think some of us maybe don't think about that. We notice that they make a ton of money and we think that they have no problems because they have a ton of money. But they have kids and they've got issues that arise from that when you have to pull them out of school when they're just getting comfortable and then move to the next thing. You're in this club where you're always going to be at the top of a list to get another job because there's just, you got to have very specific experience to get a job as a college football coach. You have to have experience as a college football coach. So once you've done it, even if you get fired, you got a pretty good chance of getting a job somewhere else. But there's still things that come with that. And if I'm Nick Saban's wife, we've got all the money in the world. You've won 8 national championships, or 7. I think they would be trying to win number 8. Not doing this again at our age. This is the time to relax, do your TV gig, travel around on the weekends. You know where I'll be. I'll be right here at home.
Saban was on with Paul Feinbaum. That reminds me of one of my favorite callers from the Paul Feinbaum show. Let's take a listen.
Smokey is next. Hey, Smokey.
Paul.
Hey.
You're not believing this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. First, I got to get a witness. Hold on. Tell her who you are. It's Paul.
I'm a nurse at ER at Trinity.
Okay. I'm speaking to a nurse right now at Trinity Hospital, right?
I'm getting an EKG that said I've had a heart attack. Paul, I love your show. I copy your show. You know what I'm saying? I love all your listeners. I'll end up being your best caller.
So, Smokey, are you telling me that you're listening to the show while you're having a heart attack?
Yes, sir, I am. That's stupid, I know.
No.
Yes, sir. They told me I got to hang up the phone, Paul.
So before you hang up, you're in the ER right now.
At Trinity Hospital.
You've had a heart attack. You're in the ER getting an EKG, but you're calling us.
But because I love you, Paul. And I've went through 3 batteries trying to call you.
Now, how did you get to the hospital?
I drove myself.
And you're pretty sure you had a heart attack?
I've already had 5 bypasses and 2 stents. I know I've had a heart attack.
Okay, but you wanted to call us while this is going on?
It's kind of a death wish.
Well, I'm glad you did, and certainly, Smokey, we wish you well.
I love you.
Thank you.
I love you, Paul.
I think he told him, I love you 3 times.
Love you, Paul.
Talked about his quadruple bypass surgery. That's the show. You can tell there's no way that's an act. Not possible for that good old boy to be talking like that. Go on now. Tell him who you are.
I love you, Paul.
At least
Too hot.
At least he didn't have a tree fall in his house or anything like that. I mean,
there was the guy that was just sitting in his house.
What did we put
after the
that one?
tree had caved in the other side of it?
Yeah,
and stayed on hold so we could get his comments in on Auburn football.
Yeah,
I can't find that
before
one.
we called some kind of tree removal service, or I don't know, my home insurance office to get the ball rolling on the policy for the rebuild.
I got Phyllis. Want to hear Phyllis?
Let's hear. Is Phyllis gone?
Yeah,
Phyllis has passed away. Yeah. All these people, like that guy you just talked, he has 5 heart attacks.
Smokey.
He's 27 years old. It's hard living down there, man.
Him and who looks older, him or Cam Young from the PGA Tour?
Phyllis.
Hey, Cal Turd, you are just I don't even have a name for you anymore, except cow turd. How dare you say that about Alabama? They lose a game. They lose a game, and they lost it to a good team. The team beat Alabama. But how can you say, after the dynasty took all these years, all these decades, one game is going to mean that Saban's dynasty is over? You're out of your freaking mind, cow turd. You need to go back to whatever the hell you was doing before you got on the radio. And how dare you call me out? You call me out, you're going to get me back. You hear me, you punk? How dare you? I don't understand the way you act towards it's Bama. That's what it is. It's Bama. You don't hate any team in this nation except for Bama. And you know why? Because they're better than what you've got. Nick Saban is a better man than you are. You could never coach because you don't have a bit of coaching in your body. You have nothing but to sit there and insult and down and just carry on about everybody that's doing something different than you. You're jealous. That's the bottom line. You're jealous. And Bama's coming back. Bama has not lost. The dynasty is not over. Do you hear me, Counter? Bama's dynasty has just begun. Kiss my butt. Roll Tide.
Someone took her to prom.
We've only just begun to live.
Smokey took her to prom.
Smokey took her to prom?
Smoky Bones and
I'll tell you
Phyllis.
what, you do Phyllis, she gives you a heart attack. She's wild.
Yeah, she was.
Wild in
could
the
you
sack.
imagine Phyllis in the cabin?
Nice cans.
Ooh, baby.
Too hot.
Come on, Teddy. Give me something else.
All right.
Crap.
This one is from our good friends on the weekend, Fox
Sports Saturday,
Fan Sports Sunday, with our guys Cole, Dylan, and Rhyme Time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And they were talking, you guys could, relate to this. They were talking about your child's first birthday and the big birthday parties.
I heard this, Teddy.
Did you hear this?
I heard this. I'm looking forward to you playing it back.
Because Cole had a question about their child's first birthday.
I got thoughts on this.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Why do parents go so all out for their child's first birthday? I understand why the first birthday is so important.
Okay, going all out for their first birthday.
I don't understand why a party has to have a theme. Their kid's not going to remember this.
Well, go ahead. Are you guys planning this yet?
I haven't. I haven't.
Have you at least talked about it? Has there been conversation?
Honestly, this could be bad on my part, and we may have discussed the theme, and it may have just not even been a choice of mine.
Yeah, Rebecca's like, you don't remember that conversation?
I didn't mean to put you on the spot, so hopefully you're not in trouble at home. It is kind of early. I would agree. It's still 5 months out.
I'm just letting her cook. If she has a theme that she wants, then we're going to do that, and I'm going to go all in just like she wants to.
So check back with me in 5 years. Listen. I may be the idiot who's like, Winnie the Pooh theme this weekend. I may be right there.
The answer to your question is because it's not about the baby. It's about the mom. That's who the first birthday is really about. No, that's the quiet part out loud.
See, I have no problem with what Dylan just said right there. Whatever mom wants that party to look like, it can look like that. But here's the part that, because they were talking about this for a minute, and later on in the segment, what you didn't hear is Reimer said what the theme was going to be. And the theme was, it's fun to be one.
That's not a theme.
That's not a theme. That's called a first birthday party, where you put a little one on the cake. What characters or what things are we going to do that are, it's fun to be one? A theme would be Disney's Frozen, where little girl dresses up like Anna. You got a Elsa. You got a snowman.
Yeah, that's a theme.
You're a lumberjack riding a horse. You're carrying blocks of ice. That's what it is. And I do think those have been overdone. Birthday themes for ages 1, 2, 3. Cole's right. The kid's never going to remember them. It's for the adults if they want to do it that way.
I understand, but the kid's never going to remember, me just walking around naked when they're 7 months old too, but I don't do it.
Well, then that's when you should get that out of your system.
It's not. Just because they're not going to remember it doesn't mean that in the moment there can't be happiness. The kid's one, not a fetus. They smile, they laugh, they have emotions. Why wouldn't you want the kid to have a good time?
I want the kid to have a good time. Who said anything about no good time?
It's fun to be one.
What does that mean?
I got an Under Siege theme for my first birthday party. I got the naked lady popping right out of the cake. What's the difference? She's not going to remember it?
That's for Dad.
Not going to remember it? Exactly.
Dad's going to remember it
I mean,
fondly.
the kid's going to have her little smash cake, and I'm going to get booby tassels.
Nice cans.
See? We all win. We all win. More Too Hot coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Traffic is slowing down due to an accident that's on North Broadway near Olentangy River Road. And you're looking at a 10-minute holdup if you're on westbound 270 from 161 to Cleveland Avenue on the North Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Fusion. Crab lovers, this one's for you. Dive into Fusion's Crab Fest, featuring 2 all-new sushi rolls loaded with flavor. It's fresh, it's fast, and it won't last forever. Roll into Fusion today and taste their world-famous crab rolls before they're gone. It's Crab Fest season at Fusion. Check it out at fusion.com. Fusion, sushi for you. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Hey, it's Austin Ward with a unique opportunity for you. The chance to drop 40 pounds by the 4th with Awaken 180. Fast results, sustainable results, medication-free, and free support for life. 40 by the 4th. This is your year. Awaken180weightloss.com.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we put new windows in a Dublin home last week. You wouldn't believe how much new light was let in. Changed the entire mood of the home.
You don't need fancy windows to change the mood of a room, Leslie. Know what else will do that? Wilson's Wicks, my new candle line. Here, smell this one.
Oh, that's bad.
I call it warm tuna salad. It's not for everyone.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Hey, it's Austin Ward. Listen to The Beat with Austin and Byrne, now powered by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Get the latest Buckeye news, insights, and unbeatable analysis every day. Don't miss a moment. Stream The Beat with Austin and Byrne, sponsored by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
The only thing more erotic than listening to this show is riding through Krispy Kreme's conveyor of goo. But only one of those things is legal. This is Man and Timmy.
Hey, RJ Day, son of Ryan Day, quarterback at DeSales, says he got a scholarship offer from Chip Kelly.
You don't believe
Northwest? No, I don't. Of course I do. I believe him. He also got an offer from Brian Hartline down at South Florida.
He's getting offers from all of the buddies.
That's right.
You got to love that.
Well, he's getting offers from
the former OCs.
One of the buddies.
Yeah.
And the other one, I think, was offering just to stick it to him.
You think so?
You can fill in the blank of who you think that was.
Did you see Hartline having a good time at the Lightning game?
Like flipping the ATV good time? Or
no, he was like, hey, he had a microphone. I mean, I didn't hear it, but I saw like the photo slide that the South Florida Bulls posted up. He seemed like he was, like a hype man almost. They probably introduced him to the crowd down there. And I don't know.
They lost the damn game.
I don't know if South Florida was taking a shot at us in Columbus because the caption was, it's good to enjoy playoff hockey.
Hey.
And even if it was,
I tell you something.
Who are we to say anything?
This is a couple years back when a buddy of mine been doing radio in Tampa for a long time, and the Jackets were playing down there, and he got in touch with me. He said, hey, Jackets in town tonight. I said, yeah, Jackets in town tonight. Hopefully it's not going to be like that 4-game set for you, where we swept you out.
He didn't have you on a show.
No.
Okay,
we was just talking. Talking. And he said, what? And I say, I remember when the Jackets swept out the Lightning, the 8th seed swept out the 1.
Like that's.
He said, yeah, I now that you mention it, I remember it. It's just funny because we won 2 cups right after that. It's like, yeah.
You know, the very next year, how we got back and we won the Stanley Cup.
I'm just saying, like, at least it took the Red Sox a good 30 years to do anything after 86, right? But
the amazing Mets and
the Lightning, they lost
Billy
the Blue
Buckner.
Jackets, and like, all right, let's get serious now. All right, let's win back-to-back cups now, okay?
Yeah. You know how we've won 2 cups and y'all still suck?
Yeah.
You know that? I think, yeah.
Too hot. All right, Too Hot with Teddy. What do you got, Teddy?
All right. On T-Bone and Tyvis, T-Bone was chatting about Pop-Tarts, and I know, Timmy, Common Man, you brought in the special Pop-Tarts.
50% more filling
that's what
in
it
the
was.
middle of the Pop-Tart, and I gave one to Timmy, and I brought one for you too, Teddy, but I ate it in the car on the way.
Understandable.
So I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not offended.
It was meant for you.
It was meant for you. I'm
make it.
thanking you the whole time when I was having sex with it.
I appreciate it. All right. Well, anyway, they were chatting about Pop-Tarts because of that, and T-Bone was relating how, he eats Pop-Tarts, and Tyvis was not going along with it. Didn't sort of agree with
what a shocker.
With what T-Bone does with his Pop-Tarts.
Really dumb.
Yeah. All right.
Usually when I eat a Pop-Tart, I treat it like a cookie. And if I'm eating an Oreo, what I'm doing is I'm dunking. Or if I'm eating a chocolate chip cookie, I dunk it in milk. I dunk those in milk. Just like a cookie. I break them in half, dip them in milk. Delicious. Actually, the best combo ever. Brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart. Heat it up in the toaster. Then, piping hot, you split it open, put it in the cold milk. Delicious.
Are you insane?
Delicious. It's fantastic.
You know what? I see why you look the way you look. I really do.
That's not a hot take at all.
You take Pop-Tarts and dip them in milk?
Yes.
When I first heard this, because I hosted with that man for 12 years, he brought this up to me.
I never remembered that one.
I had the
didn't
same
know that move from Bone.
reaction as Tyvis. And then you know what happened?
You tried it?
And I was wrong.
And it was that good?
It was good. It was good. You break it in half. You dunk it in milk. The hard edges of that pastry soften a little bit. Some of the milk gets into the jelly in the middle. That's strawberry jam or jelly, whatever we're doing.
Jam. Is it still fun to drink the milk, or does it get too heated with the hot pastry being dipped in?
Now, I did not do the hot. I just dipped it in room temperature.
See, this is my thing. I got no problem with dunking. The only thing that caught me off guard a little bit was when he talked about heating that sucker up in the toaster, which on its own is fine. I do love to toast the pastry every now and then, but I usually am dunking my cookies when they are room temperature. I'm not dunking a nice warm cookie fresh out of the oven.
I agree with you.
I want to savor that cookie for all that it's worth. I'm not wasting that on a dunk. But if it's a dry cookie, if it's a store-bought cookie, I'll definitely dip that in some ice-cold milk. It's actually one of my favorite midnight snacks. Little cookie and a whiskey glass of milk. Doesn't get a lot better than that.
Little Chip Ahoy?
Whatever. Little Chip Ahoy.
Chip Ahoy was made for dunking.
Tates, maybe?
Tates are good.
Why no love for the Vienna finger anymore?
Vienna finger.
Remember how good those were?
No.
You don't? No, like the little... lengthwise shaped cookies with the vanilla cream in the middle. They're like golden cookies.
Is it a wafer?
No, it's like an Oreo, but it's sort of an elongated Oreo with vanilla cream in it. Never heard of the Vienna fingers.
Maybe I had it, but I don't like the word finger. Probably why I stayed away from that cookie.
I like to finger my dry snacks.
I know, and I don't like that term.
What about
disgusting?
What about a Nilla wafer? Fan of popping some of those in just as a quick little snack?
It's fine.
It's a good dry snack.
Stop with your dry.
You stop.
You
stop. Too hot.
Teddy.
All right, let's go to...
Are you dry or wet over there, Teddy?
He's wet.
I'm very dry.
He's ripe.
Oh, no. This show keeps him dry.
No, but that studio, you talk about a Florida swamp. Oh, baby, that studio.
One day we'll get that studio fixed.
One day we'll get that air conditioner.
All right, on Bishop and Friends, Bo was chatting about how text chains can be
annoying.
Have too many people involved.
Absolutely.
Right? Like we have one, it's just three of us that we do. But
I think that's about the limit.
Is there a limit? And Bo was chatting about he thinks there should be a limit on text chains. Here we go.
Somebody asked us a question. We could change one rule in sport. What would it be? This isn't a sport rule. It's just a life rule. If I could change one thing about my daily life to make it simpler, it would be this. Outlawing any text chain of more than 5 people. Anything more than 5. Nope. Sorry. And it's going to be a black or white issue. 5 okay, 6 not. Like, don't talk me into adding people to text chain. You get 5 on a text chain. If it's more than that, then it's not a text chain. That's a meeting. That's a Zoom call. 5.
I say we could drop it back to 4. I fully support Bo.
Actually, I think we should eliminate all text chains.
I say we just get rid of texting. And we don't communicate with each other. We just show up to work and we do our thing.
Fine by me.
We really have nothing good to say to each other anyway. We could just
I don't know how I'm
send
survive
each other smut and filth through our social media channels, and that's it.
If you can't send me Walker, Texas Rangers clips through our text chain, I don't know if I can do it.
Have you boys enjoyed those?
Not really.
They're fantastic.
Because I've seen them before, and again,
I don't care.
I don't need you sending unnecessary crap on the text chain. Send it to me directly on Instagram in between jiggling aces.
It isn't on Instagram.
It's not on Instagram. Of course it's on Instagram.
I went through the trouble to screen record and edit those videos myself.
Well, then you're a bigger loser than I thought.
For you and Ted. I don't like that at all.
Did you know that he did that, Teddy?
Yeah, he told me. Yeah. He said that.
I actually edited them myself. I was watching and I screen recorded myself.
He's proud of that.
Yeah, I cut all the garbage out.
Okay.
Just because I like you guys. But I guess
why don't you cut the garbage out and stop texting crap?
I guess I won't.
Cut that garbage out.
I guess it'll just be me texting Teddy about Reacher from now on.
Yes.
Reacher Roundtable. Ted, this is when you start talking.
It's coming.
I love the Jack Reacher.
I know. You got to play something now.
What?
Too hot.
It's too hot.
Well, we could do we got 10 seconds. We'll do another too hot on the flippy.
You want to do it?
Come on.
Want to squeeze one in here?
Hey. There's more show.
Was Joe Biden here?
Whoa.
We got dueling Joe Bidens?
Not enough
I
time. Gotta do it later. Let it breathe.
How many never mind. Never mind. Comment won't end well.
Oh, don't worry. You can't get fired when we don't have a company.
More Too Hot and Backpage coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got some hold up due to a crash that's blocking the left lane on eastbound 33 at 270 on the East Outer Belt. And you're hitting a 10-minute delay on westbound 670 between International Gateway and Neal Avenue. This report is sponsored by Sunsetter. With a Sunsetter awning, turn your patio into a cool, shaded retreat. Up to 20 degrees cooler with the push of a button. And right now, save $350 at sunsetter.com. That's sunsetter.com. Life's better under a Sunsetter. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
As the seasons change, it's time to prep your HVAC system with a $49 seasonal tune-up from Columbus Worthington Air. A seasonal tune-up can help save money on your energy bill and help prevent expensive breakdowns. As your local home service experts, everything we do is backed by our exceptional service guarantee. It all adds up to dependable service from neighbors you trust. Columbus Worthington Air and Bryant Heating and Cooling. Whatever it takes. Visit cwaohio.com/radio for details, terms, and conditions. License number 47543.
The reason many of us hate insurance companies is because some of them act like bullies. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been dealing with these creatures my whole career. Whether it's a workers' comp claim, an auto accident, or a nursing home or medical mishap, the playbook is often the same: deny and delay. We became the largest injury firm in America for a reason. We fight the bullies. They know who we are, and I know it makes a difference for our clients. Just go to forthepeople.com and see our results and our verdicts after those bullies gave us their final offer. Hiring the wrong firm can be disastrous. Hiring the right firm could substantially increase your settlement. It's easy to get going. Visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer, or call us on your cell at Pound Law, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. forthepeople.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit rcdrv.com and start planning your adventure now.
Rothman and Ice.
I can't watch horror movies, but there was something about the Saw movies.
What movies?
What did I say? Horror. Horror. Thank you.
Rothman and Ice. Weekdays at noon.
Sponsored by Pella Columbus.
The Fan.
Always still look at myself as a high-performing athlete, even at 40 years old. And so I want to go able to run and run fast and do things that I could 15 and 20 years ago. And it was getting to the point where the pain was starting to limit that.
Pain attacks people from all walks of life, not just former professional athletes like Bobby Carpenter. That's where QC Kinetics non-surgical treatment steps in.
And now that the pain is gone, I've been able to go and do the stuff that I love and run fast and run sprints and try to get back to where I was.
QC Kinetics regenerative treatments use your body's own healing properties to deliver long-term relief without surgery.
Now, being able to go and work out and do the stuff that I want to do and challenge my body, it's made me a better person, a more pleasant person to be around.
Don't wait. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.99% APR 6.02% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Airflow Heating and Cooling and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Austin and Berm with you tonight. What are they going to talk about? They're going to talk about the Buckeyes.
That's a good call.
Yes. Too hot.
Too hot.
Too hot with Teddy, as we do every single Thursday. Teddy dazzles us with audio selections. What do you got, Teddy?
All right, let's go to Rothman Ice. And you guys know that Rothman, he's a big fan of sort of older technology. They bought him like a Bluetooth earpiece a while back. Maddie did.
I remember that, yeah.
They also brought up the idea of maybe he needs a cassette player as well. So we'll give a listen to this.
This is basically the 2026 or 2022 version of the mixtape that we used to make back in the day. People of my generation, we made cassette tapes, great songs. You sent it to the girl you liked or the girl you were dating. They play it was the original mixtape. I still have a few.
And apparently,
there's nowhere to play them.
All right, Ice, if we're going to be good gift givers, we got to listen. He just said he has cassette tapes, but he has nowhere to play them. We've already given him the Bluetooth earpiece. He needs a cassette player.
No.
Done.
No, because I'm not going to just carry around a tape recorder.
Would you rather have that or a DVD player? If we found one of those for you.
No, I think I do have like a portable DVD player still.
He needs a DVR player for his old TV tapes.
Yeah. I'll think about that.
Okay.
But no.
All I ever hear about his TV career is I have that somewhere.
That's true. I have it somewhere. But it's on formats that can't be played.
You a hoarder?
Right.
You keep everything?
No,
Okay.
I'm trying to not be the old pack rat.
I was the king of mixtapes.
I bet you were.
The king.
I bet you were.
I took so much pride in my mixtapes. I would make little labels specific for each tape, too. I'd give them all clever names. And you're right. I would make one and give it to the girl that I like. And I thought you would enjoy these selections. Please like me. But let me ask this question. Like the kids today. We got kids listening to us. Get in touch with me, kids. It sounds dirty, but it's not. Do you make like Spotify playlists and give it to people that you like?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it
absolutely.
Because there's no better way
you
to
can make
express your feelings.
Public too.
Yeah, there's no better way to express your. It's hard to tell somebody at that age how you feel about them. You're not even sure yourself. Your body's going through all these changes, and you don't know what this stuff means. But when you can put together a list of music for someone to listen to, and if they say, hey, man, that tape or mix was pretty cool, I liked it. You introduced me to a couple new, hey, that Noah Khan, he's pretty good.
He's got a good sound.
He's picking that guitar and singing about how mom and dad got divorced, and it really spoke to me. Now take off my bra.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what growing up is all about.
So I also dabbled with the mixtapes, but I was right kind of on the fringe of when cassette tapes were leaving and CDs were really starting to take over. And so for a while, we had cars that only had the tape decks in them, but we had CD players in our bedrooms and in the stereo system with Dad's big speakers
I would
from
use
college
the
that were still
CDs
banging
to make the mixtapes.
So we had the boom boxes that had the CD on top and then the cassette deck, and you could dub the CD onto the cassette. So we would do that. Even for a while there, my dad would burn CDs. He started this off, and then obviously, I learned how to do that when I got my first laptop and all that. But we would burn those CDs, and he would make special labels for it. So he would get the sticky labels for the CD when they were blank, big stack of the blank ones, and then he would get the music, and then he would really take the album just as it was, and then put it on there to the CD, and the quality was still up to par and up to snuff. And then I would start doing my own mix CDs. That's what I would do when I was able to download all of the music track by track onto the laptop. Was it LimeWire? Napster? Yes, Napster and LimeWire, I think. Napster for sure. This was when the whole music industry came crashing down because it was just free reign and everybody was just downloading every song for nothing.
Yeah.
And I would get the tracks, and then I would make different CDs, save them. Oh, I had a ton of those. I can remember the stack of Dynex blank CDs that I had.
I went with the Maxells.
Maxells. I had the Dynex. I had a spool of 100 of those. And I think I used almost all of them when the run was done.
I would buy those things by the bulk, between making mix CDs and making fake little radio shows that if they ever saw the light of day, they're in a landfill now, thank God.
Yeah. That's why I liked I think the second or third Stroke 9 album, if you want to go and look up a good California rock band that maybe didn't get too big, but pretty good. Their one CD called Rip It Off looked like it was just marker written on a CD, because it was just straight pulled from the internet, like everybody was doing and stealing the music that way. Teddy?
I kind of miss doing that.
Yeah.
Having a girl that I like and making I do it for my wife still, and I do it for my daughter, but it's different when it's someone else.
I want to get back to that because it is.
Me too. I'm going to pick some random chick and I'm going to make her a Spotify mix.
We're not working for it. We're just sending Instagram reels that are pushed right in front of our face, and we just hit an arrow button and send it to someone.
Haven't you been married for 19 years? Yes, but I decided to make you this Spotify mix because you do such a good job slicing my deli meat here at the Giant Eagle. So I wanted to tell you what I think of you.
You're going to give that person a mix.
Right. May brighten her whole day.
What's the top song that you're giving to the deli lady?
I don't know. You know what I call all deli people? Randy the Ram.
From the wrestler?
From the wrestler.
Yes.
When he took the job as the deli slicer,
I remember.
He got pissed off. He punched the deli slicer.
Didn't he cut his
hand all up?
Yeah, he just went in there with a bad attitude.
But now,
cut his hand right up.
If I'm in the grocery store with Kristen, I will say, hey, you go to the pharmacy. I'll go see Randy the Ram over there for some sliced ham, and I'll meet you back over here by the produce.
That joke's not funny anymore. It was never funny.
The Back Page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Teddy, we were talking about the PGA Tour event today. Mikey, I didn't know if you saw this story or if the equipment stuff interests you. So Justin Rose, who you're familiar with, and I think you like his game. You've noticed him up there in the leaderboard in the Masters the last 2 years when you've been watching.
Has a problem finishing things off.
He does. He's a fantastic player, and I do believe that he's the best player that he's ever been at this middle age of 45 years old, which is pretty impressive what he's doing with his body and mind and everything with his game. He's great in Ryder Cups. I think he's played in 8 Ryder Cups now, but he just signed on with McLaren Golf. Did you see that news?
Yes.
They're starting to fabricate, they're starting to manufacture golf clubs. He's playing the irons. And it had been noted that the last time that Justin Rose switching equipment is a big deal. If you got a set of irons or even a specific iron maker, switching is kind of big. And it's just says right here that Justin Rose lost 2.26 strokes to ball striking and 4.83 strokes tee to green today. That's his second worst of this entire year.
He's on new equipment. He's got to get used to it.
Switching to new equipment at this time when he's playing so well, we're wondering if this is going to be a thing for Rosie. Cam Young and Jordan Spieth, 8 under and 7 under at the Cadillac Championship. Big Miami elevated event.
We're back tomorrow, 3 in the P. Please do join us for a Go to Jail Friday. And Fishy's off tomorrow, which means the booze cart is coming
Booze
out.
Allen.
Yes. Carlos Boozer. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's an accident blocking the right lane and causing a 20-minute holdup on eastbound 33 from 270 to Hamilton Road. It is stop and go from Refugee Road. We also have a slowdown on westbound 70 on the west side between Central Avenue and Hague Avenue. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common